Uh. Knocked his ass out and kissed him on the cheek. He fucked up just by thinking I was sweet. I run the city mag, I thought I was some cliques. You never heard someone like this upon the beat. Tutti fruity, the booty duty is jury duty. Moody foodies, jacuzzis is filled with bougie booties. All of this money, don't know how to count it, man. I think I need a computer. I can't live in deep, man. I live at the funeral. I got no need for a shooter. I'm getting bigger. Do you wanna reconsider? Lost control of a killer. I'm getting bigger. The whole label's drug dealers, If you build it, homie, they will come. If you turning up to save me some. Drive down to get your ego on. I don't care for boring people. I think you're lame. I only politic with goons wild out the frame. Better take another shot, bitch. It's not a game. I'll beat it out the frame. Baraka waka flock of flame. I am a legend, man. You know that I have a problem with acting a fool. I don't talk to police. I know nothing. I swear to God that shit is not true. I'm a barbarian, hopping adrenaline, looking for something to do. I'm remarkable. I'm on a roll. If you need education, I'll take you to school. I'm getting bigger. Do you wanna reconsider? Lost control of a killer. I'm getting bigger.
Wake up, brush off, get clean, look good. Put on 2 chains, flexing, but what's up? So fly, 2C, be you, look good.
I win, you lose, fuck you, what's up? I don't care for boring people. I think you're lame. I only politic with goons wild out the frame. Better take another shot, bitch. It's not a game. I'll beat it out the frame. Baraka waka flock of flame. Yeah, I'm the shit. Now I think I will go catch a body. Fuck your bitch. And then I will go take a potty. No teriyaki, yeah, rock Kawasaki. If you're go you can hop in the shotty. She popping the molly. We'll cop in the squatty. Oh, keep loving the body. I'm getting bigger. Do you wanna reconsider? Lost control of a killer. I'm getting bigger. Sing this. 1 time. 2 time. 3 time. Hey.
What is happening, you guys? And welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate. I am your host, El Cappy Matans. And tonight, on the tailgate party that never seems to stop, we had some joint practices. Finally, some other opponent comes into Miami, and the Falcons and the Dolphins kind of had a little good of scrimmaging. They did a lot of 1-on-1, 7-on-7, 11-on-11s, got some reports, a lot of conflicting reports coming out. We'll get into that. There's, casuals be out in these streets, boy. Oh, man. Motherfuckers be capping like a son of a bitch around these parts. We're going to get into that. I got a co-host in Lou, a.k.a. the Rabbit Dolphin. I also got Color and Ali hanging in the back. They'll probably hang for a little while. I don't know if they're doing top of the tailgate tomorrow in the morning. I don't know, but we'll get everybody in here. But before we do, make sure you guys on your way in are hitting the like button and subscribing if you are new. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, make the mild journey over here to YouTube, the Fins Tailgate, 4 words, and subscribe here on the network. Hit the like button. Join the membership. Exclusive membership videos been coming out here lately. Make sure you guys are checking them out. And, a great way to support the program by joining the membership. Also, guys, make sure you're checking out all the great content we have here on the program. Myself, El Capitan, with the Fins Tailgate, coming at you a couple times a week. Color commentary and Ali the Persian coming at you with top of the tailgates. You guys can also catch Ali with the Saturday late night exhales and catch Color with coffee and a cup of color in the middays. And then you got Lou, a.k.a. the Rabbit Dolphin, with Shake Money, doing the afternoon drive times, also doing the Smoke Lounge, all kinds of good stuff. Make sure you guys are checking them out. Cash App, Venmo, the Fins Tailgate, great ways to support the program. Another great way is to use the Fanatics link at the homepage on YouTube or on the website, TFTGnetwork.com. And then also, guys, our friends at W Energy Drink. Make sure you guys are hitting the link and using them, where you guys can get 10% off of your purchase using offer code TFTG. And then also our friends at Backroom Collections. Make sure you guys are checking them out. One-of-a-kind canvas artwork at Backroom Collections. TFTG will get you 10% off of those purchases as well. And you guys can find all the links to all the affiliates on our website, TFTGnetwork.com.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
Guys, make sure you're checking out all the good stuff at TFTGnetwork.com. Great stuff on there. As you guys know, man, there's cool gear, swag, new stuff coming out all the time. Good stuff. Shout out to everybody in chat coming in here first. Brian's Brains, what's happening? Liz, member of the community, what's happening? John Featherland, what's up? Shake, member and show member of the program. What's up, Shake? Carla, another member in here. I see Carla. She's taking shots at me. I know you're sick of Tua proving you wrong, El Cap. Sorry, but we got a Super Bowl to win, dude. I don't know how he's proving me wrong, but all right. Flava J, my guy, what's going on? What's happening? Salute, Flava, my guy. Who else up in this pimp? Oh, Kevin, what's going on, buddy? So how about that Jason Sanders? Yeah, Jason Sanders looking a little rough. Hopefully it's just a slump. You know, he needs to get his act together. Joe Rist, member in the community. What's up, Joe? Adam, what's going on, buddy? Salute, Adam. Michael K, a.k.a. the resident Bills fan. Tua IQ, what's going on? Cap for life in here. What's good, Cap? Salute, brother. My guy, Q, what's happening, buddy? Long time no see. I know Q, now that the season's on, Q's making his appearances more. Dolphins #1 fan. Salute, fins up. Over there on Facebook. Can't see who it is, but salute to you on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Live Squad 305. What's going on, buddy? Make sure everybody's hitting that like button. Should be on messages by Thursday, I hope. Me too, buddy. Aqua, what's going on? Aquavision. Bahana, what's going on? I heard Tua made so many plays today that every woman in the crowd got pregnant, even though they didn't. Wow. You know what? I got to worry. I'm so fertile. I got to be careful. If I cough or sneeze and some woman's close to me, she might get pregnant. I got to be real careful. I'm super fertile too. Tua and I have this in common. So I know his pain. Who else up in this mud? Dolphins fan for life. What's going on? Knight, a.k.a. Steve. What's going on, Steve? Joe Levesque, excuse me, with the coolest gat in the business avatar. What's up, brother? The OGQ. What's going on? See Hopeful, my guy. New attitude. What's up? Make sure everybody's hitting that like button. And I'm going to bring up Lou. What's going on, Lou?
Man, they wouldn't get me off mute. What's going on, Cap?
You know, dog, I'm back in the swing of things. I had to travel, 3,500 miles from South Florida back to Central Florida, then North Florida to Central Florida, then all the way to fucking New York State. and drove all the way down from New York State the long way to not go through every metropolitan area on 95. We took 81 all the way down. It was a beautiful drive. I will say this, the further south you go, the better looking everybody gets. So that's just a fact. The further north they are, the uglier they are. Sorry, everybody. Unless you got South Florida in your blood. I think it has something to do with not getting the vitamin D from the sun because it's so much cloud coverage over there. Also, when it's cold, your face is making that cold face all the time. You're like, ugh, and then you're just scowling all the time because you're just mad. I think you need, to me, bro, and this has just been, you need to get in the ocean. You need to, get in the sun. It's something that's for your skin and overall mental health. And if you're living in an area where you can't get in the ocean for the salt and in the sun for the vitamin D, you're missing something. That's just what I think. So,
well, listen, you ain't gonna get a debate here, Cap. You went to the butthole, which is called upstate New York, and getting close to Canada and Buffalo, and we know what that's about. A bunch of ugly, just not intelligent people up there. It is what it is.
It's sad. It's sad. It sucks. If they were so smart, they wouldn't live there. So
exactly.
It's if they were so smart, they wouldn't live there. It sucks. But I will say this: Virginia is gorgeous. I gotta say, driving through Virginia, on the west side of Virginia, about 10 to 15 miles from the border to West Virginia. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful, bro. Beautiful people there. They're great at driving. They're really good drivers in the state of Virginia. Their towns are gorgeous. We stayed the night in this quaint little town in Lexington, Virginia. It was adorable. The little freaking had cool old buildings, had some fire food. It was just awesome, man. And then, then we get into South Carolina, and I got to say something. South Carolina needs to get their act together, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. First of all, there ain't shit in the whole state. There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing's happening. It's just like miles and miles of nothing. And the people who live in South Carolina, what's your problem? You don't know how to drive? I think that to get your driver's license in South Carolina, you have to drive at both feet. Because they're like, gas, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. I mean, it is the worst. If there's a dead friggin' animal on the side of the road, people go from 80 to a complete stop. It is downright dangerous. So if you're traveling through the United States and you're in the Southeast and you're going through South Carolina, try to figure a way to go around it. I'm telling you, it's save you. They're terrible at driving. It is. I can't take it. They're terrible drivers. Literally, the New Yorkers driving in South Carolina are 10 times better drivers than South Carolinians in their own home. It's fucking ridiculous.
Damn, that bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you really feel, Cat. So
I'm dead ass, dude. I'm dead ass. There's a good thing you can't fly with a machine gun, because if I'd have had one on the way back, it'd be South Carolinians all over the joint. I mean, damn, dude, they were terrible, bro. They were so bad. I can't even take it. And it's not even like they had any reason. I don't know how to explain it to you. I hate South Carolina.
Well, I think Bahana, I lived in South Carolina, left after 6 months.
Yeah, Bahana, Yeah, fuck that place, bro. They're fucking assholes over there. They can't drive shit. Everybody's car. You know what they have a lot of on the highways? Signs about auto fucking lawyers for accidents, and that ain't no bullshit. Everybody's car's all busted up. There's a fucking broke down vehicle every other mile, and that's because they don't know how to fucking drive in that bitch. They just be crashing all into each other like Mario Kart. It's ridiculous. It's some bullshit, bro. It really is. Now the northern part of South Carolina, I guess it's but like once you're about inside South Carolina, that's it. It fucking sucks. It sucks. I hate that place. Can't stand it. Sorry to anybody who's a fan of the channel and lives there. if you're a fan of this channel and you're living in South Carolina, you don't deserve to live there, dog. You should move out. Come to Florida. We accept everybody. You know, I
We
mean,
do
goodness
accept
gracious.
everybody.
We do,
Yeah.
we do. So today, Lou, you know, a lot of conflicting reports coming out at camp. You know, the beat writers, by all accounts, from people that I know that were at camp, the defenses on both sides had their way with the offenses. It was Dolphins offense struggled to find rhythm, didn't, you know, won some reps, but all in all didn't win the day. And then on the other end, the Dolphins defense just obliterated the Falcons offense. But according to these fans that I'm hearing that were there, not people I trust and I've known for a while, there's just, let's just call it for what it is, bro. There's just too many motherfucking casuals walking around in this fan base acting like they know some shit because they've watched football. Ain't none of your asses ever played no football. Y'all ain't never been a part of no team, and they ain't done nothing athletic your whole life, even when you're a little kid. So I don't know who the fuck these people think they are, just acting like they know what the hell's going on all the time. But to sit here and shit on our beat reporters, which, okay, I'm not always, you know, in agreement with the beat reporters, but a lot of these beat reporters we've had, like the Alan Poupar, the fucking Omar Kellys, the Joe Shads, other than like Daniel Ofuse, who's a newer cat around here, a lot of these guys have been around for 20, 30 years as Miami Dolphins beat reporters. And you're just going to, they don't know what they're looking at. They didn't go to school to do what they do. They haven't been around making their bones in this business for forever. And new kid on the block, douchebag McGee, is going to be sitting here. And I seen practice. And don't tell me what your rose-colored glasses that you want to see what you want to see. You found what fits your narrative. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of listening to people talk up their bullshit. I'm excited about this team. I'm excited about this football team's talent and what they're going to do in year 2 of this offense. We got Fangio running. I'm excited. But you ain't got to lie to me. You ain't got to fucking bullshit me, bro. I'm sick of the homerism. They need to shut up and sit down and zip it. Zip that mouth shut. Stop popping in all on Spaces, reading the article, typing in your bullshit tweet. I'm fucking over them, bro. I'm sick of them, Lou.
Cap, I'm trying to be positive, and I'm
fuck their positivity, bro. I'm calling it like it is.
Well, and you're absolutely right, Cap, because this is the problem. I had a regular fan today tell me to check his credentials, right? Because he's been to training camp every day, and he's the first one in line, right? Bro, you don't have to kick it, and you don't have, I said it today, Cap, earlier. You don't have to lie to me just to kick it. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can be high and positive on this football team, and I believe we all are. But some of the bullshit today, again, if we're going to get into it, let's get into it. Today, the Miami Dolphins, this is what I heard all day in X or Twitter or whatever. The Miami Dolphins won the day. Well, first of all, there was no fucking score. So that's cap right there. Right? Yeah. Nobody won the fucking day.
Ain't nobody won shit today, bro. It's a fucking practice. Continue.
It's fucking practice, right? So we already killed, because the dude told me today he speaks nothing but facts. So there's 1, 0 for 1. You're batting 0 right now, right? Second of all,
you got a negative.
Bro, you got a negative. Cap, I've been out here preaching, right, that the way Miami is going to get from 9-8 to 13-4, like the Bills, like the Chiefs. You know what those Bills and Chiefs do to teams like Atlanta, teams like Carolina, teams like the Giants, teams like whoever the fuck Miami decides to lose to on any fucking week? They win those games. So that's how they go from 9-8 to 13-4. Well, I'm sorry, Cap. If everybody's been telling me, which I can see for myself as well, that Miami has a top 3 to 5 roster, there's no fucking and hold on, this is the kicker, and a top 5 quarterback, correct? Tua was out there on the field today, correct? I need the Miami Dolphins to line up and bust the Atlanta Falcons' ass up and down the field. I don't want to hear about this 50-50 crap. Now, am I killing Miami? Am I down on Miami? No, right? because I think they had a day like this last year when they did the joint practices in Tampa. One bad day or 50-50, whatever you want to call it. And then the next day, Miami came out and kind of took over. That's what I'm expecting tomorrow. But to your point, Kat, it's just funny to me how the people that have their aqua and orange panties on, right? They want to tell you that the person next to them farted, but it smells like roses. I'm not here for that. I've been telling people, if they play bad, kill them. If they play good, we praise them. Today was an off day for not only Tua, the whole Miami Dolphin offense, and that defense as well. But we'll get into that. But just stop lying, bro. To your point, Kat. You don't have to lie to kick it with the cool kids.
Yeah, dog. You ain't got to lie to be cool to me,
don't
bro.
Lie.
You don't. You don't have to lie to me, dog. You don't have to bullshit and lie to me. Give it to me straight. I'm not gonna think you're any less cool or any cooler. That's for sure. You certainly ain't cooler. So I don't get it. It's very irritating to say the least. I'm so sick of everyone just, dude. I get it. I've shit on the beat writers before too, because I don't want to hear what they got to say, but I'm not going to sit there and say that these are the idiots and then the idiots are the experts. I'm not living in the fucking bizarro world, dude. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. You're not going to convince me. We've done a good job this year in our second year of, going into our second year of this conception of this show, to do our best to have some of us with boots on the grounds. And if we're not there, we have people we know that are there that we trust. In years to come, we're going to make sure that one of us is there, if not multiple of us are there every day during camp. But when we're not there, and I gotta go and I gotta listen to who's saying what, dude, there's just too many of these liars, man. They just want that. It's like they got some. It's like they're thinking that the Dolphins are going to listen to them and they're going to tap them on the shoulder to be the next Travis Wingfield. Grow the fuck up, bro. Grow the fuck up, dude. Like, get some. And here, listen, I don't want to be the next Travis Wingfield because they're not going to want me to be that, because I ain't going to lie. I'm like, damn, you know what? Yeah, Tua threw a 50-yard bomb touchdown. We got the highlight and the fucking the controlled narrative reel for you. But the reality is, these boys shit the bed on us, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be worried. This ain't working at left guard. This ain't working at right tackle. This ain't working at wide receiver 4. This ain't working at defensive end depth or defensive whatever it is. Don't give me the bullshit. I don't want it, bro. I don't. Listen. And there's this thing. You can't beat them, join them. When you can't stop somebody from telling the truth for your lied narrative, you go ahead and buy them out. And then now all the people who believe them for the truth they tell will now believe their lies they're being paid to give. You won't get that from us around here, ladies and gentlemen. You won't. You will get the real, or you will get nothing. They'll have to, first of all, they'll have to kill a lot of us, because there's quite a few in this program at this point. We ain't stopping. We're going to give it to you real. And that's it. And I don't want to hear none of this bullshit, yada, yada, yada. I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. I'm over it in this stuff. Listen, hope, like what I see. I'm high on the upside, but don't piss down my back and call it rain, bro.
Exactly, bro. Listen, they had a bad day today. They all did. And again, for me, Cap, and just to go on a certain guy, and I've been one of the guys saying I wouldn't pay Christian Wilkins $20+ million. Christian Wilkins, since the start of training camp, boots on the ground, people that want to say
he's been killing it.
He's
been murdering
guys, Ali and Color, right, and yourself. You've
my
all
own
been in
eyes.
Training camp,
yep.
Right? He's been killing it. I love hearing it, Cap. I absolutely love hearing it. I forgot what beat writer it was the other day. They said Christian Wilkins looks like Aaron Donald-esque.
It was Omar Kelly. It was Omar Kelly that said it.
Omar Kelly said it, right? Okay, cool. I love hearing it. Today, when the actual bullets are flying, and again, it's practice, so I'm not jumping off the Skyway Bridge down here in Tampa, right? I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is, that is a very big bridge. Don't come up here and tell me for 8 days straight that Christian Wilkins is Aaron Donald-esque. And then today, the first time we're playing new competition, there's no sighting of Christian Wilkins.
So
And what I
I
mean by
actually
that,
did some
Cap,
digging. They
Just
kept him
had one
out.
correction to make. They pissed down
Uh-oh.
our leg and tell us it's sunshine. Just to
No,
correct
don't correct me, Color. Okay, I don't let the casuals correct me. I ain't gonna let you correct me. What I say is what it is.
well, the
Luke,
one thing, Cap, but with Christian Wilkins, right? Because this is what I heard today. Well, he was behind. He had a tackle for loss, and he was stuffing the run. Well, we already know those answers for Christian Wilkins, right? We got those answers. What have we been questioning? Everybody wants to pay him $20+ million. You had a great show, Cap. I was up there with you. You showed the $20 million guys were producing what? Sacks. We heard all this whole offseason in training camp. Christian Wilkins he's a monster now. This new scheme is fitting him. He's creating pressure and sacks. Where was that today? Don't tell me that he was stopping the run. Where was the sacks and the pressure at today, Cap?
so
what I'm asking.
from what I heard about with my boots on the ground is that Christian Wilkins got very minimal amount of snaps today, extremely minimal. Now that might be something they might have said. You know what? Let's give him a less workload today. We need to see something out of these other guys. That guy Peely or whatever got a lot of snaps with the starters today, which maybe that was the plan. So I'm not gonna jump off the Christian Wilkins on the uprise just yet, because that might be what their thought was. Get this guy, the young. We know what Christian Wilkins can do. Do we know, is he going to be the next Aaron Donald? I don't know. And I don't like hearing that type of stuff till I get to see it in a game live action. But we do have okay, so we have a guy coming up here who is one of these experts that has seen a lot and can say a lot to it. And I don't really agree with everything this guy says. In fact, he's one of the guys that's been getting in under my skin. But he's got a lot to say back to you and I, Lewis, about what is perceptively our negativity on their positivity. And I just, listen, all I'm giving is just give me the facts. But I'm going to bring up Mr. J with credentials. What's up, Mr. J? How's it going?
I don't know why Lewis is so mad. I don't know why he doesn't believe me. I know everything.
Yeah, I know, Mr. J. You've been very going hard in the paint with all of your positivity on this fan base and stuff like that. But we're just looking for the facts, Mr. J. We don't need the absolute homosexual facts. We just need the regular stuff.
If you want facts, just ask me. I was there. I'll talk about anything you want.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. J. I have a question. See, I trust my homie, El Capitan, right? El Capitan just told me, which you were shitting on the beat reporters earlier today, Mr. J, right? The beat reporters also said, that's why I brought up Christian Wilkins, right? Just to see the response I was going to get. If Christian Wilkins to everybody, the beat reporters, oh, sorry about that. I'm still driving home. The beat reporters, right? They said Christian Wilkins didn't get a lot of snaps. El Capitan just told me the same thing, a person I trust. Mr. J, you said you were there at practice, and you say Christian Wilkins was dominating all day today. You say he was doing all the...
I'm at every practice. I'm first one in line. You can't beat me there. I live there.
Well, are you lying to us, Mr. J, then? I mean, why didn't Christian Wilkins, supposedly all reports are he didn't see that many snaps, but from according to you with all your credentials.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. He definitely got snaps. I can't help it if the beat reporters are too busy beating off. It's not my fault.
I guess this is what I'm talking about.
Messenger, man. I'm just
see,
news.
So
rainbows over here.
God damn it. See, this is the problem right here, Lou. These fucking guys like Mr. J. I mean, listen, Mr. J, am I supposed to believe it from your unicorn eyes? Or am I supposed to believe it from my own or beat reporters or other people that I trust eyes? Mr. J, explain to me how your eyes are that much better with your credentials than people who literally make a living on the shit and myself. I mean, listen, we actually have a program that we put in time, work, and energy to, but it's you, Mr. J, that I'm supposed to believe?
Listen, man, I can't help it if you don't believe me. You know, I'm just telling you how it is. I know more than all these beat writers. I don't know why you guys even waste your time on them.
You know what?
I mean, I don't know what to say.
I really don't.
I don't know what to fucking say to this guy, dude. I mean, this guy, and there's a slump.
Take my word for it. I'm the best here. You need to listen to me.
I can't fucking believe this shit.
Ask me whatever you want, man. I'll answer.
Well,
okay.
How many?
All right. How about some questions, Lou? Obviously, Mr. J is not looking for anything other than to be asked questions. So let's go ahead.
Okay, Mr. J, one thing you've told me multiple times now in Twitter Spaces is that the offense only runs with Tua Tagovailoa, that Skylar Thompson and Mike White, basically, in your opinion, haven't completed a pass. So can you speak on that a little bit? Is the offense only for Tua? Are we starting to see a repeat from last year? Is that what you're telling me, Mr. J?
The offense has always been for Tua, and it's the best. It's the best offense. There's no one better. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So, okay, hold on, Mr. J.
Okay.
If it's only for Tua, but it's the best offense, wouldn't it really correlate with all quarterbacks?
You know what, sir? I think you're overthinking this, and I don't know why, Lewis is getting so upset and yelling, man. You need to calm the F down. It's not my problem that you don't believe me.
Well, Mr. J, like I told you in the Twitter space, I mean, listen, I'm Cuban. I know you say I scream a lot. This is just what Cubans do. My voice is a little raspy and loud, but I promise, bro, I'm not screaming at you. I'm not even mad at you. I just, if I'm going to be completely honest, because I know how this fan base don't like liars, since, but that's we won't touch on that.
I'm here. I'm right here, standing right next to Tua. I can see them all, hitting each other and throwing the balls and everything. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So, Mr. J, are you? Ooh,
Wow.
Thanks. Speaking of Mr. J, Mr. J, Mr. J, are you telling me that you're standing in line to get in tomorrow's practice right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
Repeat the question, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this guy, Mr. J, don't listen to fucking nothing. Are you standing in line right now, Mr. J, to get into tomorrow's practice to give us the top beat reporter of the Miami Dolphins tomorrow? Is that what's happening right now? Are you camped out in front of practice?
I don't need to be at practice. I already got the report. You need to take my word for it. I am the truth and the only truth.
Okay. Well, see, I don't know what else to say, Lou. Apparently, you, me, Ali, Color, Shake, even CB83 has been to practice and has given some realistic insight. I noticed CB83 when he was at practice and stuff like that, he didn't have his Homer hat on. He actually had an objective hat on. I commend the man for it. But you're not going to get through to some of these unicorn believers that, this team is unflawed, unfazed. When they do bad, it's them actually doing bad on purpose to trick the NFL. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
It is
What's
ridiculous.
ridiculous is that you guys don't believe me, and I don't understand why.
Well, I know who Mr. J is, but listen, there's a name floating around the past couple of days that everybody keeps mentioning. Who's this 83 guy? What's his name? See what? I don't know him. I don't know who that is.
PQ 38 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, salute to that guy, I guess. I mean, I don't know who that is, but
I mean, this guy, Mr. J, are you closely related to a gentleman named True Talk that we've been seeing around? Is that it? Do you know who True Talk is?
No. I don't know True Talk. I'm the only True Talk around here.
Sounding a little bit True Talkish, I hear. All right, okay, all right. I don't know, man. It's man, this is rough. This is fucking rough.
Anything. I only know the truth. So does
You
Pete
did-
sometimes, but I tell the truth better.
you did tell me earlier that you only speak the facts. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna take your word for it and your credentials. I mean, I guess I have no other choice.
See, now you're learning, Lewis. You can do it. We all know.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, then, okay. Then let's get let's get some of these facts that this Mr. J has. Guys, please hit the like button for Mr. J. His special appearance. It took a lot of convincing to get him to come up here today. He's a guy that listens in on Twitter. He's been messaging me a lot. He doesn't really come up and talk on Twitter, but he is a guy who needed some extra convincing to come here on the channel today. I really appreciate you coming on, Mr. J. Although I don't agree with anything in your football takes and absolutely just Kermit the Frog sounding voice, but I just wish that we could get some questions out. Ali, thanks for finally joining us. I just hope that we can get some information and some questions out of you from your expertise eye on the situation. So, Mr. J, who to you? I mean, listen, it's clear cut. 1A and 1B is Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Who to you would be considered the wide receiver 3? And a weird take I've been hearing is that the next guy is a wide receiver 2 because Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are both 1s. That's about one of the craziest takes I've ever heard in my life. But we lost Ali. What do you think, Mr. J, who do you think is wide receiver 2?
Well, I think, Tyreek, obviously, but, Waddle is there, too.
Hold up. I got to interrupt you because people are saying that you're me. So I wanted to interrupt you so they could hear the both of us talking at the same time. Sorry, Mr. J. Go ahead.
I don't know what the fuck that was about. Mr. J is a real person. He's been, on Twitter since 2011. And been watching the Dolphins every year at camp since 2011. So there is some credentials there. You've been going on almost 12 years now. So I will give you that.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Listen, they're all number ones. This is the best team ever. You guys need to get over it. It's all about unicorns and rainbows. Let's just get the fuck over it. And you need to listen to me, Lewis. I'm your daddy.
Oh, fuck, Lou. He came through your neck right there. Now he's your fucking daddy, this guy. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Now, again, well, Daddy, let me ask you a question.
That's right. Say my name, bitch.
Yo, this is fucking... Okay, Mr. J, with all due respect, sir, your thoughts then on... kind of what me and Cap were touching on. The Atlanta joint practice, in your opinion, I heard you say earlier, we won. I didn't see no scoreboards getting lit up or anything like that. So just speak on the practice. Should the fan base have any concern moving forward with this team? Did you see anything out there today that you didn't like about the Miami Dolphins today, Mr. J?
Let's get it right. It wasn't perfect, but we won the day. I don't know what your guys' word problem is. Just take my word for it. We won the day. That's all that matters. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. Just let it ride.
Okay, so take the day. But Mr. J, we need some help here, man. I need some context. Just taking your word for what? That we are the greatest football team? I mean, can't we get some kind of...
Don't forget that.
Oh, and Lewis's daddy. Yeah, okay. Jesus, Lou, he's really coming for your neck. I don't understand. Wow. I mean, goddamn. I guess. So really, we could watch anything up until game time, and don't take anything for how it seems. Is that what I'm getting? That it's only the way in which you perceive it. Is that right?
I can only tell you what my eyes see, and it's definitely good stuff, and we're in for one hell of a year, and I don't know what Lewis's problem is. He needs to go worry about other day-to-day shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Another thing you said, see, I'm just trying to clarify a lot of things up here, because a lot of our audience tonight wasn't in that Twitter space to hear you the first time, so let me...
I don't know how to spell it out for you. We have a great team. This is the best. Two is the best thing on earth. I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Okay, so what about, can you speak on your comments about our beats writers like Omar Kelly, Daniel Afusi, just everybody in general that's out there? You said that your eyes never leave the field and looking at men's asses. and you see a bunch of the beat reporters, they're just over there, you know, clowning around, not paying attention. They're just writing nonsense.
Playing, you know, Candy Rush or whatever on his phone. He's not looking. He's not paying attention.
Okay, so what you're telling me is, and what you're telling our audience is,
No, he probably listens in on the spaces and gets information from me.
well, you know, hey, I rest my case. I mean, there's no argument there. So what you're saying is, I just want to get this right. Omar Kelly has a burner account now. He's in our Twitter spaces and he's listening to you, Mr. Johnny. Is that what you're telling us?
More than likely. Everybody else listens to me. You're the only one, Lewis, that has a problem with it.
I mean, Cap, I don't know where we go from here, Cap and Color. I mean, I really don't.
I don't know, Color. Do you have a question for him? Because to me,
I can tell you where we can go. We can go.
Yeah, I had heard that it was your contention that literally all of the 60% of the time that our offense was not able to do anything was when Skyler and Mike White were in the game. Is that correct? Is that what you said?
I'm sorry, Mr. J. I don't mean to cut you off.
Because I was at camp too.
Mr. J, I don't know what's going on with your phone. You're hitting kind of a time warp there.
I think I might have blown his gears.
I don't know, Color. I think you kind of fucked his deal up there a little bit.
Well, because I've been at camp too, and I saw a couple plays.
I'm just wondering this. Why are we to take Mr. J's word over the beat reporters or the other people in attendance, like Ali,
it's his
like Color?
Contention that the beat reporters are lying. That's what I think that he's trying to say.
It says I have credentials.
It's man. When he gets excited, his voice gets even higher. I gotta say.
I know.
Yeah,
Fuck. when he gets excited, that voice.
Before, if you'd allow me to finish, is that Mike White? He was okay. Skyler and him are about the same too. He's by far the best. I don't know what you're worried about. Let's just get this interview over with. Do you have any meaningful, questions to ask? Because I got space.
I do. I do, Mr. J. This will be the last question from me. And listen, from me to you, I definitely appreciate your time. I don't know if Cap or Color have another question for you, but this is my last question for you that I have, sir. And again, I appreciate you stopping through. From the looks of, because again, you were at practice with all your credentials, right? Tell me how many games, is this a Super Bowl roster team that you seen today? Do you believe what you've seen today, if this is the Miami Dolphin team that we get from week 1 to 17, good sir, are we winning this division? Are we making a strong playoff push? And could you see this team, the one you've seen today, in the Super Bowl? Yes or no?
Yes, we will dominate this league like I dominate your ass. It'll be all good.
You know what? I'm out. The gag is over, goddammit. The gag is fucking
Mr.
over,
J. Mr. J, we let you come up here. Okay.
This is starting to get fucking ridiculous, all right?
We try to be as cordial as we and then he leaves. Okay.
This fucking guy, dude. Listen, not only is he a terrible evaluator of football, but he's a dirty fucking fighting son of a bitch.
God damn it. Wow. I never thought Mr. J had it in him, man. I did not think Mr. J had it in him.
God, this Mr. J guy is fucking that's a real piece of work. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him back anytime soon. And now that I can't imagine. I mean, goddamn.
Wow, just wow.
I don't know if Lou's gonna let him come back. Holy fuck, Lou! I'm sorry, I had no fucking idea. This guy,
Mr. J might be the first ban at TFTG.
I know, right?
I'm putting in that fucking request right now.
Listen, I ain't about to ban people.
We might have
but
to
I'll
take
be damned, bro. That son of a bitch is this fucking close, Lou. I can't believe he said some shit like that. That's fucked up. Again, I guess he just anticipated us coming at him super hostile. I don't think we were. I think he thought we were questioning his expertise. You feel me? I mean, damn, dude, that was some. He needs to just chill the fuck out, Mr. J. Damn.
I wonder if that was Mark with a voice changer or something.
No, dude, this guy been. Yeah, that does sound like some Mark shit, but
Mhm.
man, that would have been fucking nuts if that was Mark. No, I've been this guy. I checked his Twitter. He's been I see him creeping in on the spaces. He's been messaging me like video clips. I can't really see anything because they're all fucking blurry and shit. Like, okay, I'll tell you something he said to me. He says, Tua will take us to the promised land. When he throws the ball, it's almost too fast to see, but my expert eyes can catch it. Guys like Omar and other beat reporters can't see it with their casual eyes. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Whatever,
and I was like,
whatever do you mean, Irving?
It's to me, I guess he throws the ball so fast that regular casual eyes can't see it, but he can, and that's why we need to listen to him. That was a text he sent to me yesterday. That's some crazy shit.
That is wow. I'm at a loss for words, and usually that don't happen to me. But I mean, salute to Mr. Johnny, bro. This guy.
Oh, you doxing him? You're just doxing the guy now?
I don't know. Like this guy again, but this is kind of the stuff that Lou and I were kind of talking about. Like, dude, I can't take it with these fans. They're experts. Their eyes are better than everyone else's. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate their input or I don't appreciate their analysis and opinions and what they've seen. But when it's so polar opposite to not just what someone else seen, but what so many other people seen, along with guys that get paid to tell their opinions and from guys not too dissimilar to ourselves. We ain't get paid to do all this shit. I mean, there's some money, but it fucking bleeds us dry more than anything in this motherfucker. But we put an exuberant amount of time into this. We've made legitimacy to it. And then, but our eyes deceive us. It's crazy. We seen a lot of this early into his career when he was a struggling from his hip. It was obvious that he was still favoring his hip, not letting the ball rip through his fingers like we thought he could. And we're like, hey, man, I'm glad he's playing, but this is not what I thought I was getting when we drafted this guy. And now people wanted to, no, that ball is throwing so fast you can't even see it. Like, what the fuck? These people are crazy. They need to stop lying. You don't need to lie to be cool to us, dude. Just tell me the truth. Because when you tell me something and then I see it with my own eyes and I'm like, well, that ain't what fucking Mr. Ding Dong or Mr. J or Mr. fucking whoever said. Are they lying to me now? And they are. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it, bro.
I'm sick of it too.
Any chance we can get Mr. Ding Dong up here? That sounds like an interesting fellow.
Well, I don't know, but this is Kelvin from Twitter, and that's a real
what
one.
up,
so shout
Kelvin?
Out to Kelvin.
My guy. What it is, what it is.
Yeah, I recognize Kelvin. How's it going, man? Welcome around.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate opinions, sites, all that good stuff. And it's good because we can come to a collective. But even when you go to camp,
coming over from Twitter that know us, we trying to run a show around here, so don't take offense to nothing.
Fuck that. Be offended, bitches. Come get some.
Listen, at the
what
end
you
of the
mean,
day,
dog? Fuck that.
At the end of the day, we try to mix business with pleasure, right? We're gonna come up here and have fun. We're gonna tell jokes, but we're also gonna give it to you real. And if we're gonna
entertainment industry, dog.
Bro, we're here to entertain. Exactly, Cap. But the fact of the matter is that Miami didn't have a really, really good day. And if your expectations are high, right? No one should be satisfied in what we've seen today. And those are just the facts. And no one is gonna come out here and say, if you say that, Lewis, you're hating, or Color.
Right, Lewis. And
I'm gonna say that you're a hater because you say that.
Right. And I'll pump the brakes on you a little bit, bro. Like, I'll pump the brakes on you a little bit. Like, it's just like you're gonna have bad days. I know there's practice, and you could argue, well, good, bad day, what really is that in camp, you know? And that's kind of that's the flippant way to come back at you. You know what I mean? That's the easy, low-hanging fruit way to come back at you. But at the same time, you know, I to put it more succinctly, I have concerns on our great practice days too. So to me, it doesn't really matter whether good day or bad day. I have concerns every day, whether the practice is great or whether it's terrible.
Listen, simply put,
there's always things that need to be fixed. I'm sorry, Cap. Go ahead.
Agreed.
we try to live with the entertainment aspect of comedy. We try to live with the good old Don Shula method up in this bitch. Don Shula was showing the guys what they did wrong in the Super Bowl they just won. Okay? That's what we doing. It's always about being critical for the betterment of this football team. And lying to me with your rose-colored glasses, trying to convince me of things that are not real, ain't gonna fly. And we gonna clown the fuck out of that shit till everybody gets their fucking
Don
head
Shula
right.
himself. Don Shula himself said that the second Super Bowl winning team in '73 was actually a better team than the perfect team.
That's right. Again, Color. It's about there's too much shit be fantasy land in today's world for me to allow fantasy land to happen to my Miami Dolphins. Fuck all that.
1,000%. Cat, someone made a great point earlier today, and I think it was Chad, so don't quote me, but if it was Chad, salute to Chad. And I couldn't agree more. What happened last year in the joint practices between Miami and Philadelphia? Miami dominated those practices, right? What
Same thing with Tampa Bay. They dominated them in Tampa Bay too when they'd had the joint practices with them. Dominated them. Tua was straight lighting their asses up in the passing game. Shredded them.
In the joint practices and in the preseason game. Guess what Philadelphia turned that into? A Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. Just because you come out and you say the team was a little off today. Maybe the quarterback wasn't at his best. Maybe the receivers were dropping passes. Maybe the O-line had struggles. It's okay to say that. No one is coming out here and trying to say that, oh, you're a hater because you said, oh, my God, no. Bro, get out your feelings. You don't have to lie to kick it. Again, today the team was underwhelming, and what we need is for them to get better. Is there cause for concern?
The offense and special teams were under. The offense and special teams underwhelming.
Now, guys, really quick, let me give me an opportunity to show the pom-pom waivers how to properly turn what you guys are saying into a positive outlook. All right.
I got a piece of that action too, Color. Go ahead.
Okay, so what Lewis said and Chad also about Philadelphia, I thought that was a great, excellent point too. Now, what I also said, if I want to be a positive person without, this is how you be positive without being a homer and a pom-pom waiver, okay? I could say, look, maybe it's a fact, maybe this is why this year I'm picking us to possibly surprise everybody and nip them with a win and get a win on them, because maybe we just match up well with them. And maybe they were just having bad practices because we match up well with them. And they didn't play us last year. Lucky them. But what I'm saying is they still turn those bad days into something positive. But what I'm saying is we can still turn around and say something positive without being foolish, in that maybe we just match up well with them and we could look forward to nipping them in the bud this year.
I would say this, Color. Today, and don't be surprised if this is the case.
I could be wrong, but that's how you be positive is all I'm saying.
No, I'm going to teach you how to be positive, Color. Teach you right now. Teach everybody right now. Who's to say today isn't a day constructed by the offense and defensive play callers to say, we're going to test the grit of the guys that we've been working with that need to learn today. The young guys who we need to find in the second and thirds and the rotation guys, we're going to test their grit today and throw them right to the fire. It's going to be those plays calls and those guys in the areas to see what they do now. And where's
Where's Allen Iverson where you need him, bro? Why don't we have that meme, bro? You're spot on with that, man.
I'm telling you, to me, that's where my head goes at when I know that the team isn't having Christian Wilkins play a lot today. I know the team is having Liam Eichenberg be the starting guard today. They're having these guys. It's a focus on the dudes
Or
we
when
need
Mike
answers
White gets
from.
most of the reps three practices into camp because he's the newest quarterback in the building. Of course, he's going to get the most
taken
reps.
the job. He's taken the job away from Skylar Thompson right now. But guess what?
I don't know about that. I'm saying that's
Oh no,
arguable.
that's what I'm hearing, Color. I'm hearing.
Okay, fine, but my point is they were crowning him with that on the first day. He got more reps than everybody.
Now, again, this coaching staff, you can look at what the players are doing. I'm looking at what the players are doing and the why. And the why is because the coaches are calling it this certain way and doing a certain thing. Now, we don't know everything that goes on in the bubble, and there is some stuff we've been made privy to that does go on in the bubble. But why wouldn't you today, as a good coach, say, you know what? The guys I need to get answers out of, I have answers. I know what the hell Jalen Phillips is. I know what Bradley Chubb is. I know what Christian Wilkins is. I know what Tua is when healthy. I know what this and that and the other is. Okay? I know these things. I know I can, they need work and stuff, but come week one, I'm going to bet that they're going to do what I need them to do over the guys that I need to find things out from. And the things I need to find out is Liam Eichenberg got a better anchor? Has he learned how to operate this offense better? Is Austin Jackson going to make that leap finally? Is he going to fit in this offense? If not, with both of these guys, who the hell else can do it? That's why you've seen Robert Jones got a lot of work today. Okay?
No, see,
there's other dudes. They did what...
People act like we're already trying to start. Should be game planning for the regular season games. Like we should be looking at our offense and what we're doing. No, how the hell do you? They know Christian Wilkins is going to be on the team. Okay, when they're making 53-man cuts, they're not sitting there going, "Oh, this guy or Christian Wilkins." No, they're going this guy or that guy. So this guy or that guy who is playing in practice and in the preseason games and all that. I mean. This is just basic football, basic NFL. I mean, they're not going, oh, I got to get a look at what I got to get a look at what Raheem Mostert's going to do with this play that we're going to use against the Chargers. They're not looking at that shit right now.
So
I don't think it's that, right? Because I agree with a lot what you're saying, both of you gentlemen, right? The only pushback I would have. When you have joint practices, this is where and again,
I get what you're saying, Lewis. It's good to see against opponents that aren't made to practice with your team. I'm sorry.
Well, hold on, Color, because this is what I'm saying about the narrative of not seeing the guys like Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, Terran Armstead. I get y'all's premises, right? But you're not seeing them in the preseason. That's when you get the Liam Eichenbergs and all these other guys. Because again, Tua's not playing in the preseason. Terran Armstead ain't playing in the preseason. Jalen Phillips ain't playing in the preseason. That's where those guys get the reps. In a joint practice, no. See, because we still have questions about Christian Wilkins. It's all nice to say that we believe Jalen Phillips is a 10, 12, 15 sack guy, but that's not proven. You see what I'm saying? We come out here and we're like, well, we don't have to see Jalen Phillips because, bro, we don't know what that kid is. We assume he's taking that next step forward. We are positive that he's taking that step, right? But that's not a guarantee. Bro, right. No, if we're going to be honest, the only guarantee we really have on this football team is Tyreek Hill. That's the only one. Because everybody else, there's a goddamn question mark. So a day like this, I need those guys to perform because I'm not getting those guys in the preseason. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but perform when they're in. You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily think that they should have like full reps per se. I mean, look, you're still only going to garner so many answers. The real answers are going to come in a regular season game. You know what I mean? For those guys, for those particular guys, you know what I mean?
Here's
when
the
it
thing
comes to a guy like let's say Van Ginkel or you know some of these guys that we still have questions about whether whether for some of them if they could even make the team. I mean, those questions are what happens when you line up against so and so from the Atlanta Falcons. You know what I mean?
Listen, I would say this, okay? first of all, it's only day one of joint practices. That's number one. Number two, we're only looking at what we need. This is a joint practice. The Falcons have needs of their own. So it's just like we don't need to see nothing from Tyreek Hill, but you know what the Falcons coaches are looking at? They're going to go to the Dolphins and say, listen, I got a corner. I need to see what he can do. He's a young guy or he's a bubble guy or something like that. I need Tyreek Hill to run some routes on him and see how he responds. Telling you, man, you got to know what's going on. It ain't just our coaches working out. These coaching staffs speak to each other, and there's an understanding to some ways. You know what I'm saying? They're looking. I promise you, there's going to be.
That's to mitigate injury risk, of course. Too.
I promise you,
what I mean?
For guys like Liam Eichenberg and Austin Jackson and other dudes, they're going to have these one-on-one hitting drills, and what they're going to do at some point in this practice, whether it comes to the last practice before the game or during the game, they're going to pit one of their defensive tackles against one of Miami's offensive guards or tackles or something like that. And they're going to have these guys irritatingly go at each other because they want to see who's going to break. Because if Liam Eichenberg goes against so-and-so on their D-line and it's a guy that's a fringe dude, whatever, and he breaks that dude, the Falcons are going to go, well, at least I know now. And vice versa for the Dolphins. They might say, okay, well, we'll do this, but we need you to do that. And they might have Calais Campbell go up and practice against fucking Liam Eichenberg. And they want to see how he responds. You know what I'm saying? This is a joint practice. This isn't the Miami Dolphins get to find a punching bag and another football team to come here and do what will with them all full on crazy style. No, it is a joint practice between two organizations that are going to work the things they need worked. And every now and again, if I need an answer, that means I need Tua to throw the football in the pocket because I need to see if my pass rusher can do something. He ain't going to hit him. But I need to know if he can win one-on-one against Armstead on the outside on a spin move to come in to get Tua. And even if he does, is he patient enough to wait for a guy like Tua that knows he's going to roll out to his other? You know what I'm saying? This whole thing. This is shit that they work on in unison. And when the game comes, it's going to be the coach on the Atlanta Falcons is going to have the same kind of conversation as the Dolphins are going to have with a few of their players come that game. You've been going against this guy all week. This is the type of games for a guy like you that can make or break your career. You need to have a good day.
And
then they finna cut somebody. I'm just saying.
I don't disagree with Lewis. I actually kind of agree in that it's not enough to see what Wilkins is doing against whoever we got on our offensive line. You know what I mean? Because no, it's not like everybody has all the faith in the world on them. So we do want to see Wilkins, like the difference. And that's to Lewis's point, because the questions we have can't be answered by him going against our offensive line.
So it's not too Go ahead, Lou.
And to your point, Cap, real quick about the joint practice, I get all that. But in the same token, Mike McDaniel, because again, I'm just going by what people told me in Twitter. The Atlanta Falcons have a top 5 offensive line. That's what was said. That's what the excuses made for Christian Wilkins. And if you're telling me, Cap, and you're not the only one.
That's what they were saying on that shit, that they kept out Christian Wilkins because Atlanta got a top offensive line?
Well, no, they were saying Atlanta has a top 5 offensive line. And from what you're telling me, and multiple people are telling me, Christian Wilkins didn't have enough snaps. Like he was limited in the snaps. Well, why? Because if I'm Coach McDaniel, I'm walking up to the coach of Atlanta and saying, hey, you have a top 5 offensive line, and I got a D tackle that's wanting upwards of $20 million. I need to see him get work against that offensive line. I need to see him do what he's been doing to Liam Eichenberg, right? And Austin Jackson of the world. I need to see him do that against your line. So I get what you're saying, but it has to be a give and take. Like we can't just let Atlanta come in here and dictate what we're doing.
So I don't know if they're a top 5. I don't know where that is. I know that they were a top running team, but not a top passing offense, or maybe it was the other way around. I can't remember. But either way, maybe it was indicative of what the Dolphins defense wants to use in a run stopping or pass rushing situation. that they didn't. Again, it was only one practice. We could see that. We could see Christian Wilkins in the middle tearing guys up all day tomorrow. So let's not go one far way or the other. The thing I don't like that I get coming out of this, well, first of all, I just want to explain something to people, what practice and joint practices are and how they differ. Okay. Practice is meant, even in joint practice, is meant for only two things. It's to work guys in situations to see what they've learned. And then for your starters, it's the same thing. What you've been practicing, can we implement it in a live fire exercise? It's practice. It's trying to get the things better. So there's some guys that they're going to use in a practice forum to see not only what they've learned, but how they respond, how they react, what's their situation. Are they the kind of guy that now that it's their heart beats a little more, they get unfocused, or do they get more focused? There's a lot of things they're going to need to find out. And then if you're an offense and you're running this route, doing this pass, you're trying to get your timing, wide receiver and quarterbacks are working. Then they work wide receiver quarterback against DB. Then they work that same play and route in a whole play on the offense. Meanwhile, the offensive guys are over there practicing. All right, said hut, everybody step this way. Okay, yep. Now this is going to happen on this. Da, da, da. Then they get some defensive guys to go against them. Then they do that in live practice against them. Then what they're doing with the offense mixes with the routes that the quarterbacks and wide receivers are doing, and with so on and so forth. Then they put it together from a walkthrough to a practice against themselves. Then they do that against the opponent in a joint practice. And every now and again, the things if you've run this route in practice, your quarterback's hitting it, your wide receiver's doing it, your blocking is perfect, you might not be interested in seeing what that does against another opponent. You might want to wait until, save that for something. They got that. You're going to go with the stuff you need to find answers to. So that's the problem, Color. I don't know. We lost Lou. What happened to Lou? But that's the shit they're trying to.
Yeah, but I see what point he's making though, because like with Christian Wilkins, as you guys keep pointing out, like the one thing that differentiates him from the guys that are getting the money is like the sacks, you know what I mean, and like that. And I don't disagree, and
that's true.
See, that's the thing. That's not an answer we're gonna get from him going against Eichenberg and Jackson all day, every day. You know what I mean?
But I don't think it's any more of an answer. Even if we got to see him do it in a preseason game,
well, that's my point. That was
starters.
My point to him, is that answer I don't think necessarily can really be answered for a guy like Wilkins until the regular season, to be honest with you. Like,
because how many guys we've seen in positions dominate in practice and even dominate in a preseason game and dominate in joint practices, for them to only get in the moments in limited snaps, nothing. We get nothing from them. We get failure. We get guys who wash out. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen to Christian Wilkins, but I'm saying if him dominating in practice doesn't mean anything. It does.
Now going on the whole theme of the show tonight with misinformation and whatever else, I've also heard that, well, okay, what was the Atlanta offensive line doing to him that also ended up having the effect of making Jalen Phillips look like a star today? From what I understand, they were stunting Wilkins or double teaming him and this, that, and the other, while Phillips was eating it up because of that. That's kind of what I heard, as far as from people that, have no agenda in lying, I should say. I mean, there's that
Big
also.
Nick says that PFF had him rated 6th best offensive line in 2022. Okay, word up. Okay. Again, good.
And when it comes to a guy saying, Wilkins looked Aaron Donald-esque on one day, and then the guy disappears the next, I guess just to simply put things, look, I mean, Aaron Donald ain't Aaron Donald every single game either. I mean, when he goes up against the top 5-6 offensive line, I mean, nothing goes up in a straight line, as I was telling somebody today. Donald has his down days too, and I bet they come more often against the top 5 and top 6 offensive lines of the world. You know what I mean?
Well, look, again, by all accounts, he got limited work today, and a lot of other guys got work. Most importantly, that guy Peely got a lot of work today, and he did relatively decent from what I'm hearing. What the hell?
Well, it's like even like a guy like Randy Moss, for example, obviously one of the greatest receivers of all time. But there was games he didn't have a great game, and if you look at those games, you probably would find that it was going against a really good DB.
Probably, but either way, look, I'm not saying don't read too much into it, guys. And the ones that are reading too much into it, don't act like you're a fucking genius because you've read something that only you can see. Relax, everyone. We're gonna actually have answers in about a month. We can look into it and take the good, take the bad, but people jumping off a cliff are just as ridiculous as the people that are already, buying their fucking shit to shine a Lombardi. Okay, relax, everybody. Let's be objective. Let's try to look at things for how they appear rather than how we wish them to be. Let's take all the information from the beat writers, from the people who are at camp, from the people who then get videography, and from the beat writers, and consolidate the information to come to some kind of reasonable explanation for what we are hearing and seeing. Let's not get too fucking nuts one way or the other. So, saying that, we've come up to the hour mark. We've come up to the hour mark. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing if you are new. If you guys are watching on Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, come over to YouTube and subscribe on here. I see there's only like 50 likes and over 100 people in here. You guys are dirty, dirty, dirty. Hit the like button, everybody, right now. Also, guys, make sure to check out all the great content. Myself with the Fins Tailgate, Ali and Color in the early mornings with Top of the Tailgate. Ali on Saturday. On Saturdays doing the late night smoke show, or excuse me, no, he's doing the so many shows around here. Color. He's doing late night exhale, and then you also got Color with some midday coffee and a cup of colors. Then you got Lou, aka the Rabbit Dolphin, and Shake Money with the drive times, with the smoke lounge, with the at your mama's house. Cash App, Venmo, the Fins Tailgate. Make sure you guys are supporting the channel by also hitting the join button and becoming a member, just like Joe Rist, who renewed his membership. Appreciate you, Joe. Also, guys, great ways to support us through the link in the description on the homepage for Fanatics. Use that link to let them know that we sent you. Also found on the website. And also, guys, W Energy Drink. Get yourself a W. Get 10% off when using code TFTG. Link is on the homepage and YouTube, and also at the website. Make sure to use those links because that's how that they know that we send you. And then our friends at Backroom Collections. Make sure you guys are checking them out as well. Backroom Collections. Use offer code TFTG to get 10% with those guys as well. And then all kinds of good deals and great savings and awesome one-of-a-kind gear from the channel on the show, as well as original content coming soon. All kinds of good stuff. You guys are definitely going to want to check out TFTGnetwork.com.
Bookmark it,
Ready
put
to
it in
dive
your...
into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
Yeah. Check out the website, guys. Good shit coming up.
Bookmark it, put it in your favorites, do whatever Apple calls that shit. Make it your home page so it's the first page comes up when you hit your browser, because you're going to find all things TFTG there. Links to the YouTube, links to our socials, links to our bios, all that stuff. And, of course, the great TFTG merch store. Bookmark it today.
Soon to be. I'm getting ready to buy it for a year. It's not going to be cheap, but there's going to be all Dolphins news associated on a scrolling web page on there where you guys can get articles, not just from us, but like other shit. So kind of like a stop hub. You can see CBS, friggin' ESPN, videos pop up. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So if you're scouring the internet looking for Dolphins content, we're going to take care of that for you here directly to get stuff available to you. I mean, dude, honestly, it's going to be super easy even for us just to go to a website and, know what we know, brush up, see what other people are saying, agree, disagree, and then be able to do a show on a lot of that stuff that we now have in digestible content.
And we've embedded everything, so you can literally watch our YouTube content and replay right from the website. You ain't even got to go to YouTube.
And articles going to be available, all that stuff, man. Like it's soon enough. Once it gets in a usage, it's going to be all you need, dude. It really is. It's going to be all you need. So it's going to be great. So yeah, guys. Pete wants the link dropped.
Right.
I think I'm going to drop
all those who've gone there and checked it out and all that stuff too. If you've already, if we're redundant to you because you've done all that, then shout out to you. Appreciate your support.
Yeah, guys, all you guys that have signed up, there's a newsletter coming out, stuff like that. Jamie sent me an email the other day. I got to get back to Jamie. I meant to send it to him today. I've just been catching up on everything. So Jamie, if you're watching, I'm going to be emailing you here real directly. I'm posting the link in the chat. I think Pete wants to come up. I don't know what the fuck Pete wants. Pete, if you want to come up, we'll get you on for a second. Shout out to Kevin Lee. What's up, El Cap and Color? 3 days till the start of Miami's epic Super Bowl run in 2023. It's our time, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Kevin Lee. That ain't no bullshit, dog. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Kevin Lee gets it. Kevin Lee. Color, hold it down for just a second. I'll be right back.
Right on. Oh, leave me with Pete. I see how you are.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Let me see. I think he's here already. Hold on. Is that Ali back there? Oh, and then I think Big Nick's back there. I don't know, Big Nick. I don't mind if you come up, but we don't want to make it a melee, but we'll see what Pete's got to say real quick. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yo, we got like 90 some people watching. Y'all are really awesome for a Monday night. I know there hasn't been much to talk about, but the practice today, look, I want to hammer one other point home while I got the floor, since I'm alone right at the moment. And we forget just how hot it was today, man. It was really, really excruciatingly hot. I know we can make fun of the Atlanta Falcons for wanting to go back inside and all that. I get all that. That's fun and that's funny. But it still remains that it was exceptionally hot and humid today. When you're talking about 92 to 94 degree temperatures, yet the heat index was hovering around 115 from, Palm Beach International all the way down to, South Miami and further. I don't think it can be underestimated or underspoken about when it comes to, what does that banner say? Hotter than Satan's asshole. Yeah, that's what the WTF forecast would say. Sure, but I don't think it can be overstated how that affects the football in the atmosphere. I mean, you had some of the quote unquote homers of the community, if you will, even point out that Tua didn't have the most crisp day in the world. They're saying, oh, the ball wasn't really there as it normally is with Tua, as well as the other quarterbacks. But, balls were high, balls were late and stuff like that. And that's precisely the type of thing you would get when the amount of water in the air reaches close to 100%. You know what I mean? It really gets tough to throw the football, even for a strong arm quarterback. You know what I mean?
So I guess Pete's too scared to come.
Let me land real quick. One other thing. it isn't. I don't think it's a small coincidence that Jason Sanders also had a bad day today, probably for the same reason. Just saying. That ball gets really heavy when it gets that humid out, and that, you know, that kind of heat index.
Dude, it was so hot out today. Oh my
Well,
god,
bro, we're talking about low 90s with 115 heat index. That's got to be close to 100% humidity, dude.
Dude, it was like 100% humidity and like 96 today where I'm at. It was hotter here.
It might as well be pouring down rain. You know,
It was so humid and hot, it didn't rain. It was so humid and hot, it didn't rain.
I noticed Pete never came, but I noticed
Pete never
Big
came.
Nick
What a wimp! I'll bring Big Nick up here. What's up, Big Nick? Pete is too scared to come. What's going on?
Nick?
It's all good, man. I'm not going to turn into a melee, but I'm hoping some of my optimism and my what quote unquote rational thought process bring a little bit more levity to the practice today. When it comes to joint practices in the NFL, or basically on any level, joint practices are 10% team evaluation, 90% individual evaluation. We don't know exactly what each individual person on that field was being evaluated for. What we may consider as a loss, they may consider as a win because they want to see the fire off the ball. They may be only looking at that, how you come off the ball, how you take this 48-degree angle instead of a 45-degree angle. We don't know if Tua is working on specifically in his mind a timing throw. He doesn't care about the accuracy or putting the ball in his hand. All I'm saying is we don't know how the coaches and the people that make the decisions are evaluating these players. We're going out there like we want to blow out the Atlanta Falcons in a practice game. Like, did you guys not see Tyreek Hill break open for a touchdown and stopped? You know,
well, yeah. Does anyone again? And that was kind of the point I made earlier. What you're saying, right. Tyreek Hill could have been going against a guy they wanted to see, as the Falcons wanted to know what that guy would do with the Tyreek Hill going up against him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of stuff that I was trying to make a point about. Here's the deal. The problem is that the things that were easy to perceive as a negative thing, people aren't saying what you're saying or what I said. They're saying that, no, don't believe your eyes. It was a good thing. Like, no, that guy got worked. Don't tell me that that guy didn't just get worked. You know what I'm saying? So there's a liar in our midst with the fucking homerism. That's all. Like, you don't got to lie to be cool, dog. Just tell me.
But at the same time, don't tell me so and so threw the ball like shit when the humidity is close to 100% in the middle of summer, in conditions that you'll rarely see in the actual game, except maybe early in the season.
So as far as it comes to the quarterbacks, right? As far as it comes to the quarterback, and I'm hearing who's having a good camp and who's not, and who's outperforming who. When it comes to those three guys on this team, this is what I honestly see. This is not homerism. This is not Tua near shit. This is just what it seems as a veteran NFL watcher. To me, one guy is practicing and the other guys are trying to make the team. That's what it looks like to me.
Right.
That's what
I agree wholeheartedly with that, Big Nick.
Those other two guys out there balling their ass off, and the other guy out there practicing, trying to get his timing down.
Let's welcome Kelvin up to YouTube. What's up, Kelvin? What's going on, buddy?
What's good? How y'all doing tonight?
We're just kicking it, dog. Gonna kick it for like another hour or so. What's going on with you?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, I just wanted to chime in on the conversation because I was thinking about really everything that went down today. I had a chance to go over all the notes and just look at film and stuff. And like, I know it's a lot of like the Dolphins got dominated offensively type of rumors going around, and we got out-muscled and shit like that. My question is, what did the Falcons do well today?
Great point. You know what the Falcons did well?
What did they do well?
They're a team that has very little answers on all sides of the ball. They have a lot of upside with a lot of things they made in additions in free agency and drafting, and they're going against a Dolphins team that is an elite. It's elite at all positions of the ball. And you know what the Falcons can take positively? They didn't get run off the fucking field. That's what they can take. And their fan base should be taking that positively too.
And Kelvin, I'm sorry, Big Nick. Real quick, Big Nick. I'll let you have it in just a second. I just wanted to say, Kelvin, it's interesting you asked that question because I tried to ask a similar question, like, because everybody was so focused on what we were doing right and wrong that they didn't even think to consider that, like Big Nick was talking about, how some people practicing, some people balling out for their lives. And, I asked the question of how their boy Ritter was doing. I'm kind of curious. I like the guy in college, and I wanted to see how he's checking out, but nobody could answer that question.
Because I don't think they did anything well today, Color.
Right.
I just think it was more of a shell shock. Like, hey, Atlanta's holding their own today. It's you nigga. This is the pros. The fuck are we talking about when they held their own?
Right.
But if you're a knowledgeable fan, especially of this particular team, or just a knowledgeable fan, period. If anybody don't think that if this game were played tomorrow for real, that the Dolphins will beat this team 35-3,
come on now.
I don't know what the hell they watching. I don't know what the hell they know about football. Yeah, this team will murder that team.
So I don't think anybody would think that the Dolphins lose a football game. Maybe
the year before that, when we were supposed to murder them, right?
Well, listen, the Falcons maybe
maybe
towards the end of the year.
That wasn't this team. So
I'm just saying, man, don't count your eggs before they hatch.
You don't just say that. I mean, because
I understand that, but you don't count your eggs before they hatch, bro.
All right, well, let me ask this.
That was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago.
Let me ask this question. Did the Falcons have like a consistently clean pocket when they threw the ball?
You gotta go bring that up with everybody the Dolphins lost to in the history of the Dolphins.
What bro, I'm just saying they didn't win it. So stop with the pom-pom.
Hey, has anyone? Let me ask you guys this.
About training camp. No, just answer my question.
Yeah, let's just talk about today. Let's not talk about
the past two training camps. We ended them in interceptions. Let's talk about training camp. Yeah.
Did Desmond Ritter have a clean pocket today? Did they even throw the fucking ball today?
Was there any?
From what I hear, they say Wilkins was dominating, so they shouldn't have had a pocket at all.
But my question
But then they say Wilkins wasn't dominating, so that's what we have.
The reason
that's
why
where the conflict comes in.
Because I haven't heard Desmond Ritter shredding our defense. I didn't hear Desmond Ritter fucking taking shit over the top, dotting our defense. I heard
he was taking everything up underneath.
I heard he had Chad Pennington type of day. Which is
Chad
fine.
Henne.
Like, what the fuck?
Chad Henne is what I heard. Not Chad Pennington.
Chad
Henne, not Chad Pennington.
Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question here? Has anyone seen any video from any Atlanta Falcon beat reporter or anything of their offense at all? That shows.
They're saying their offensive line dominated. That's why I'm perplexed.
Hold on. That shows our defense not doing anything, because what I've been told, you can't find it. I've tried to search for it. I can't find it. And what I've been told is, they plugged up the middle to take care of the defensive tackles, but our edge rushers ate it up like crazy. I heard Phillips had a couple sacks as well as people from the other side. So
their offense didn't do nothing. No, I listen, both the defenses did well today.
We get that? Like, how did we have a bad day then?
I don't really understand it either, but I'm also trying to understand, like, where's the video proof of us having the bad day? That's what I'm trying to find.
Well, where's the video proof of us having a good day?
You got the bad narrative right there.
Wait, Cap for life. Haven't you not been paying attention to Twitter? There's hundreds.
Yeah, bro, and YouTube. That's why it's conflicting.
That's the point, because one beat reporter is saying something else. There's other people reporting that Eazy-E got carted off when he never did, right? It's going all over the place. And then you got
people on boots on the ground telling you they see it and they still being questioned.
Yeah,
but you also got people.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, Ali. You also got people that repeats the whole narrative that I heard their offensive line dominated today and don't know anything about this offensive line, not knowing that they were the number 6 rated offensive line. They have probably the best guard in football.
So why
on
when
that
Pete
team.
told you the same
They're
thing
probably-
last week,
they
Nick,
have
you were
probably-
arguing that.
They probably
When
have the
Pete
best.
told you that last week, you were arguing that. Now you want to use that. Now you want to use the same thing that Pete was trying to tell you.
Listen, first of all, that's a lie because I've never argued about Atlanta's offensive line. Never. And the only time I will bring up another team is just to add some context to the conversation. But if you obviously you don't listen to me because I don't know shit about
I always listen to you. That's why I always call you out.
Then you would know. Then you know I don't know shit about another team, so I wouldn't have been arguing with them. This is what I
Well,
heard.
I'm not gonna argue
This
that.
is what I heard. The stats that I'm giving you is from Travis Wingfield. It's from fucking Kyle
don't even say anymore, bro. You said enough. Travis Wingfield, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You can't use Travis, dog. I love Travis. And he gives some great information and numbers.
He works for the home team,
but he works for the Dolphins.
Listen. Rooting for the home team is not going to come on and say that the Falcons got the 6th offensive line in football.
No. Big Nick, no one is the biggest. You win the biggest homer award. We know that, Big Nick, and I love you for it.
Look, but what I'm saying is, we can't sit up there and say, well, what the hell happened to Christian Wilkins when he's going up against an all-pro guard? Nobody's saying Christian Wilkins is Superman. He's just saying he's a really good player.
Yeah, hey, Chris, his name is Chris Lindstrom. If you don't know who it is, look the nigga up.
He's really good. We all know that he's great. And listen, I'm not worried about that.
And we all wanted Matthew Bergeron. He's over there. And McGarry is a solid tackle too. So their offensive line.
No, we know that. Their coach is pretty much the same guy who made Tennessee's line. We understand that, but still, we're talking so much about our front four. What the hell happened?
But
what's wrong with talking about our front four?
It's a measuring stick, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can get better.
Yeah,
and what's wrong with talking about our front four? Like the best front four in football last year probably was what? San Francisco maybe or Philly, and they lost the game.
I got a question. Where were you guys last year when we had our first joint practice with the Buccaneers and it was garbage, like horrible? We were getting
but
cooked.
the offense,
Where were you guys?
torched their ass.
No. The first practice, all around, it was horrible. It wasn't until the second practice that we destroyed them.
We torched them offensively, though. Like
when
it came to 7-on-7,
I think 2 or 3
when
4
it came to
picks that first
11-on-11s,
practice.
that shit, he was torching
that first practice, 2 through 4 picks, exactly.
Yeah,
so it wasn't until the second. It wasn't until the second practice that they blew up.
I'm about to
the first joint practice. The first joint. They dominated their defensive line. Their defensive line dominated us last year, and and 2 or 3 there, like 3 or 4 picks in the first joint practice. Yeah.
Listen, real quick, Pete, because I want to let you cook. The reports I'm getting, the Dolphins defense did great. The Dolphins offense didn't do as well as they should have, and they admitted to it. That's all. It was a day in which they're still working through some stuff. Now, I don't know. To me, if I'm Mike McDaniel, I know what this offense can do as a powerhouse passing the football, especially when Tua has time. I would like to see some better work out of my offensive line, but I'm sure he's using this time against a new opponent to really give that stuff a real test. So if they didn't do that well, I'm fine by that. And let's be real. It's common knowledge. Defenses start faster than offenses. Offenses have work to do. They have plays to write.
What conference the Falcons play in? Do they play in the SEC or the ACC?
They play in the NFC South.
NFC South.
Oh, so they get paid too.
Yeah, they get paid as well.
Hold on, I want to address Ace of Spades in the chat real quick. I'm not talking about preseason games because we did destroy both those teams in the preseason game. But you go back and look at the first joint practice with Tampa. That's the only one I'm talking about.
Weren't you there, Ali?
I was not there. I think you were. Was it you that went? Because you had friends in Tampa.
I might have gone to that one. I can't remember.
But anyway, it was the first practice, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't until the second practice, the second day. So, for example, if we were practicing, if today was the first practice, it would be tomorrow's practice. That's when Miami turned it up and destroyed them all. Right? That's when it happened. So I understand that you guys think I'm talking about the games. I'm not. We won those games, so I can't really say anything about that. But teams are allowed to have a bad day of practice, right? I understand Captain's point. He doesn't want it to be sugar-coated. Just tell me where the issues are and what we need to work on so we know what we're working with. I get it.
Yeah, Ali, no, just for me, Ali, my problem is the whole morning we're listening to Stephen D. We're listening to Cameron and TD telling us, because they're right there, bro. We go on Twitter like a half hour later after practices are over, and they're saying the complete opposite, like if everything we just saw didn't happen. And I'm just there listening to them like, really? Really?
Yeah, no. It's conflicting reports.
Not only that, you can read everything the beat reporters said too, and they're saying, "Listen,
Ali, I've been retweeting."
Can I just say real quick that like everything I've heard from all sides today, even the people that say the things they say, and other people think those are false, and vice versa, and all that. I just want to say that everything I've heard today correlates exactly with what I see every time I go to camp. It's a practice. Everybody's looking at different things. People are talking to each other. Okay. It's hot. You look the other way. You go to buy some water. Not everybody sees everything, and not everybody sees nothing. I'm just saying everything I hear from everybody makes me think I don't even think it was a bad day per se. It was just a regular, like the same as I've seen. When I'm at camp, well, real quick, hold on. When I'm at camp, all I come walking away with is nothing super impressed me, but nothing like super destroyed me either.
Let me get it. So about the different about the conflicting stories, right? Let me give you an example why you're getting conflicting stories, or how the stories can seem conflicted. So I'm not going to call where I was listening or who was saying who. I'm just going to give you a contrast. When Mike White threw an incomplete pass, the commentary was Mike White incomplete pass. When Tua threw an incomplete pass, Tua with a horrible, ugly, God forbid, and how the hell is he in the NFL?
Nah, don't exaggerate. Don't exaggerate. Here's my problem. Don't exaggerate, bro.
Yeah.
Why? A hurt dog gonna squeal. So obviously you heard the same thing.
The dog ain't got nothing to do with practice, man. Get on track here, man.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I gotta speak for myself on that, Big Nick, because the other day I said Tua and Skyler had about an equal. Tua edged out Skyler. But as far as like mistakes, they had about an equal day. And I said Mike White was all over the place. I wasn't like, told you, I didn't sugarcoat Mike White either. You know what I mean?
No, all I'm saying is some people that you may get your information from may have a slight bias, and that can cause the miscommunication in the message that's coming.
Cameron 954 is objective as objective can be, bro. And if that guy tells you saw the same thing that TD saw, you're not gonna argue with me, bro.
Man, look, all I'm saying is an incomplete pass is an incomplete pass.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, not all
again. Mike White threw it. Okay, Mike White threw an incomplete pass. All right. Here it is. Here's the play right here. All right, trips right, single back, play action. Mike White incomplete pass. Trips right, single back, play action. Tua. Oh my God! What the fuck kind of pass was that? Like,
see, that's being biased right there. That's not objective.
The contrast is so misleading that
but your comments is being biased right now.
No. Here's the example that I have.
Hold on, Pete. You got it in just a second, bro. You got it. Just one more thing, Big Nick. When it comes to what I just said about Skyler, right? When I make that report with what I saw with my own eyes from camp, that Tua played better than Skyler on the positive end, but mistake-wise, they both were equal, but yet Mike White was all over the place with the ball. That conflicts with the narrative that Mike White was already beating out Skyler for QB2 because on day 2 of camp, he was getting more reps than Skyler. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike White is clear number 2 at this point.
Well, maybe at this point. I'm not arguing that now. What I'm saying is by day 2 or 3, they were already saying that just because he was getting more reps. And it's like, no, that's not true yet.
One guy's practicing, the other 2 are trying to make the team.
Here are the conflicting reports that I'm talking about, and Mike White is the perfect example. Today, he had a 50-yard touchdown pass, right, according to a beat reporter, with no defenders nearby. Then you go on a Twitter space, and you hear people say that that was not a touchdown pass, that it was a Moss and Cam Smith and Brandon Jones was in the vicinity, and they would have tackled him. And then you're just hearing a lot. And at the same time, it's not making any sense. And
well, what does that matter?
I also heard, Pete, from that same people in them space, from them same people. Hey, Pete, Pete, from the same people you heard that from, they said, the same people you heard that from said that yeah, Mike White had that big pass, but that was the only good throw of the day from him.
But check this out, because shout out to Cap for Life. I was there on Miami Sports Music this morning listening in. Guess what Pete likes to pay attention to? The crowd. If we're live, I want to hear when the crowd roars. And that was it. It was literally when the Mike White. Go listen to it for yourself, guys. The roar wasn't loud on the mic with other plays.
Today,
they say the best throw of camp. The best throw of camp so far.
Okay, Pete. Today they cheering for Mike White. That you should be happy.
Hey, hold on. We heard Tua. Tua threw a nice pass to Robbie Anderson. The crowd didn't go woo and crazy on the play. We heard it. It didn't go crazy. Mike White, the crowd went crazy. And to all the Skyler guys, yeah, Skyler better pick that crap up. He better pick it up and start picking it up. And guess what? I'm not doubting him at all. Because when Friday Night Lights and the lights come on, I got a feeling Skyler's going to turn it up. That's all I got to say for the Skyler guys. That's it.
Maybe the crowd no Tua. Maybe the crowd no Tua, and they expect that from Tua. They don't know Mike White, so yeah, they rooting him on. They happy to see our backup is balling. Is that a possibility, Pete?
Because at the end of the day, I still came out and I've been told you guys.
He never addressed it. He never addressed the other side.
I've been telling you guys from the beginning, Mike White is still better than Tua, and it's showing. It's showing that Mike White is better than Tua as well. You want to hear Tua's stats today? They're underwhelming, Big Nick. 13 for 23, 130 yards, and a pick 6.
Hey,
that's official. That's official.
What specifically was Tua working on today?
That's official stats right there.
What specifically? Hey, Pete. Pete. What specifically was McDaniel and Tua working on today? Specifically, what was their goal today at work?
Only the coach can answer that, and the guys.
So why are you tripping off of numbers when you don't know what you're talking about?
No, I do know what I'm talking about.
You don't.
It doesn't matter what they're working.
You don't.
First of all, hold on. We were told this is a top 6 offense. The Falcons are not nothing near top 10.
Pete,
no.
Who provided?
We're told.
Pete, I have a question. Who provided you the stats from today?
Adam Beasley.
Adam Beasley. Okay, thank you. That's what
I was just gonna say. I have to push back on that. There is nothing official in camp and preseason. Absolutely nothing official.
This man saying Adam Beasley has it. Adam Beasley has it.
Okay, who's Adam Beasley? He's not.
He used to be local. Now he's on Pro Football.
Now he's a fucking Tua hater. I don't know about all that.
10 years from now,
that's what I get from him.
Nobody
that's what I get from him. You might
now
not get that from him, but
He's
that's
not on Pro Football Focus, but he's on a Pro Football something.
My truth is my
He's
truth.
on Pro Football Network.
No, but let me finish.
Go ahead,
because we're not getting touchdowns.
Go ahead,
I was told this is a top 6 offense. Tua knows the language in multiple languages. You could give him the playbook. He knows it all. Where are the drives ending with? What are the drives ending with? We didn't get nothing today. And tomorrow, I expect those numbers to get better because there's no excuses. They told me today earlier on the space today. I forgot who told me. Oh, but the offensive line. We're gonna run with that crap again this year.
How much game planning did they do for the Falcons today?
This year, guys, when we're not scoring touchdowns and Jason Sanders is missing field goals left and right,
how much game planning?
Are we gonna blame the leg for Tua not finishing drives into touchdowns?
You think this was a real game, Pete? You think this was a real game, Pete? You think this
You better
mattered?
believe it. Yeah, it was an 11-on-11. Yep, it was a real game. You better believe it.
Oh,
They
okay, I
they
got you now. I got you.
simulated.
well,
I got
guess
you.
what?
I got you. I
Guess
understand
what?
now. I
In 20,
understand. I
in
understand, Pete.
21 years, in 21 years, and
I
six
understand.
in 21 years and six Super Bowl championships. In 21 years with 6 Super Bowl championships, you go look at the preseason records of every one of those Patriot teams and then come back to me and say that anything was real today.
This isn't preseason. And number one, this is a scrimmage between two different teams, and they're simulating scenarios on the field. 2-minute drive.
God.
What did do? What Tua threw a pick 6 on a 2-minute drive, guys? Didn't end well. So in a hurry up mode,
You know what irks me is we wait for these joint practices to happen.
He threw a pick 6 in a game 2 seasons ago, and he's still on the team. So what?
Where is he getting better? And what
All right.
What pisses me off is we wait for these joint practices. We wait for them. When the joint practices come, it doesn't work out, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's just joint practices.
Listen,
we've been waiting for football. The football comes, and then we say we can't wait for these joint practices.
No, this is a scrimmage between real practice. This is the real.
Yeah, bro. They're dying for joint practices. The joint practices come, they don't work out all the way, and all of a sudden, hey, it's just practice.
See, this is where we go wrong. This is where we go wrong, Pete, as a fan base, and I thought you would agree, because we're sitting here worried about whether we're going to go 3-0 in the preseason, while the Patriots, I don't think, have won a preseason game in 25 years.
We're not talking preseason. We're talking today's scrimmage.
Okay, you're right. It's even less organized. Right, it's even more chaos than preseason. Exactly.
They get to simulate parts of the game where they want to do with real competition there.
I've got the article that Pete is talking about. I've got an article from Adam Beasley that Pete is talking about.
Well, I just watched the video of Adam Beasley giving out those stats, so he is right.
Oh, you saw the video of it?
Yeah, I
pulled it up. Bro, there is nothing official.
Good stuff.
I am going to.
There's nothing official about it, though. I mean, that's the thing. Nobody else is reporting.
When you got guys that are not making tackles, that are just bumping guys because then nobody wants to get hurt in practice, you can't make stats like that, bro. Come on.
If you got beat, you got beat. That's it. In practice, they're not going to attempt.
Man, I'm sorry, bro.
These guys are only giving up when they got beat. It's like laser tag.
That's Beasley stirring the pot, man.
You lost.
They log them.
What up, Q? Q was there for a second. He got scared because Pete.
Hey! All the Noah love. What happened to the Noah love? It stopped today. Kyle Pitts routed that tight end, doing that to Noah.
Bro, I defend these national types quite a bit, but Beasley's stirring the pot with that shit. There's no way you can calculate those stats, man. There's no way,
let's just read. Hold on. Let's just read the Beasley article. Allow me, guys. So Adam Beasley, formerly of the Miami Herald, I think it was, right? Or was he on the Palm Beach Post? I can't remember. He's now with Pro Football Network. He's a writer for them. Miami Gardens, Florida. Well, Miami Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel was right when he made the following prediction about sweat-drenched day number 1 of his team joint practice against Atlanta Falcons. One side's going to feel the first day. They won't want that day. What? Okay. One side's going to feel the first day. They won't won the day. That doesn't even make sense. Anyhow, both the Dolphins
trying to
and
say
the
they didn't win the day.
That's what happens when you get AI to write your articles for you.
It's a fucking quote, bro. It's a quote. Anyhow, goddamn. Both the Dolphins and Falcons defenses certainly feel like they won the day Tuesday. There were one-man bands here in PNF. So we kept a close eye look at Miami's offense and Atlanta's defense during the Tuesday's practice. So that's what Adam Beasley got to see there. And the performance wasn't great for the host club, as we explain in our Dolphins practice report. So him saying that today what PNF or PFN looked at was the Dolphins offense versus the Atlanta defense. And this is the stuff that's in question today. Everything else, nobody's in question about because Dolphins defense did well against their offense. Nobody's questioning that. So let's get on to the report. Well, Tua Tagovailoa just didn't have good stuff Tuesday. A fact that there was clear even on one-on-ones when he had a couple of misfires. Tua didn't connect with Braylon Sanders on a perfect deep ball over A.J. Terrell before Sanders left practice with an apparent knee injury, which we did hear about Braylon Sanders going down. I hope he's all right. If not, maybe he can take that sit down, get healthy year, and then come back. Tua Tagovailoa also threw a ball way behind Jalen Waddle on 7-on-7 drills, although was solid in that drills beyond that. There was that misfire on 7-on-7. But once the practice shifted to an 11-on-11s, Tagovailoa didn't look comfortable at all. Unofficially, Tua had 13 of 21 for 131 yards and a bad pick in team drills. The interception went to Atlanta's.
Used the word unofficially.
He did. The interception went to Atlanta. The interception went to Atlanta's linebacker Troy Anderson, but any one of the 4 Falcons in the vicinity of Tagovailoa's ended target could have gotten the ball. Target was intended for Freddie Swain. Anderson probably could have returned the interception for a touchdown if the play happened in a game. Tagovailoa was also sacked twice, and an offensive line committed 2 starting false starts in practice span on 7 plays. So we had 2 false starts in seven plays. That wasn't good at all. McDaniel said prior to practice that he had not decided whether Tagovailoa and the rest of the starters will play in Friday's game, but they certainly didn't do anything Tuesday to earn that day off. Dolphins reserves struggled too, and I was skipping around because of ads. And it got no better when Tagovailoa's backups came in. It was a Mike White showcase day at Dolphins camp, with the South Florida native misfiring on 5 of 11 attempts. White averaged 5.5 yards per attempt and threw 1 interception, and could very easily have had another interception on a deflected football.
Yeah,
White was given a chance. White was given a chance to separate himself from Skylar Thompson, getting the vast majority of the backups Tuesday. He didn't, though, but Thompson was just as rickety, albeit a much smaller sample size. He had just 3 attempts on 11-on-11s and completed as many passes to the opposing team as he did to his own team, throwing 1 completion that went for a yard and an interception in those 3 attempts. Put it all together, the Dolphins quarterbacks had a passer rating under 40, which is terrible. Generally, the second day, though, things even out, because you watch tape and you're like, oh no, not again. Mike McDaniel said, we will find out Wednesday how they will make better on their performance today. So, I mean, so what, dude? It was a bad performance from the offense. Right, there you go, guys. Don't like it. It was bad.
He framed it about
exactly.
Everyone did
what I'm saying.
But even
take the L.
The way he framed it about Tua having a bad day. Hold on. The way he initially opened the article about it being all about Tua, and then said, all I really heard was Tua had a bad throw, another bad throw in the form of a pick 6, was solid the rest of that one drive. And when he was talking about
solid on 7-on-7s, he said, and then said he was 11 for 21 and an interception. No, you're not finishing. You're
let me finish, bro. No, I can't. I'm not finishing, bro. Really?
Just let him.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I didn't realize we rolled like that around here.
Go ahead, Color. Just finish.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
All right.
13 for 31 and 131 yards, or 13.
No, with a pass that didn't connect to Braylon Sanders. That in the same goddamn sentence he said was a what? Read the article again.
Okay. One-on-one drills had a couple of misfires. One of them being a perfectly timed deep ball to Braylon Sanders.
How is that a misfire?
Because he was wide open.
He didn't say it was a misfire.
He said he had a couple of misfires, one of them being he didn't hit Braylon Sanders wide open.
That is a misfire.
That's a misfire.
Yeah.
That's not what you just said. You said one of them being a perfectly timed deep throw. That's what you said.
Missed, meaning that one of the misfires was a perfectly
It was a
timed deep
misconnection,
throw.
but misfiring, if it was perfectly timed, that's not a misfire from Tua.
No, you're hearing it wrong, Color. I'm saying he had a bunch of misfires on one-on-ones. One of them being a would-be deep throw to Braylon Sanders. Is that better? It says here Tua did not connect.
Now,
all right. A fact that was clear even in one-on-ones when he had a couple of misfires. Tua did connect with Braylon Sanders on a perfect deep ball. Oh, he did connect it on AJ, who left practice. So one of the ones he did connect was a perfect deep ball. You're right. But then he also said on 7-on-7s, he was good in that, but missed Jalen Waddle on an opening drive.
Had a bad throw. The rest of the drive was solid. Then he went to shit on the offense. Then he went to complain about the offensive line.
Listen to this. Listen to how bad of a day this is if you really want to talk about it. The fact that Adam Beasley has to include that one-on-one deep play. Come on, bro. You're knocking off like 50 yards.
Then he went on to tell you he had a solid. He had a solid
12 passes.
He went on to tell you he had a solid series.
Think about that.
And then he went on to tell you how bad the offensive line was in 11-on-11s. That's Tua's fault.
Yeah, because he only ended up completing 12 passes for like 70 yards the rest of the way. If you take away that one,
he opened the article by saying everything was Tua having a bad day, and then went on to tell you he had a decent day, and the offensive line was shit.
I just don't want to hear the offensive line excuse for the next season, bro. I really don't.
It's already happening. It's already happening. It's already happening.
Maybe that was deliberate.
That's all I was trying to say, Crypto.
Why can't Tua escape and avoid the pressure? Why can't he run?
Saying that deliberately to confuse folks.
That's what I was trying to say, Crypto.
I was just afraid of this coming to the point where we're going to blame the offensive line the first week, and that's sure enough, that's where it's going.
But Cap for Life, like 2 of the starters are not even playing on the offensive line.
Okay, that's on your GM. We've been saying it for years. You guys have been saying it for the past couple of months.
Cap for Life.
We got beat up in the trenches
Cap
today.
For Life, you didn't
what
even.
What starters you talking about?
Hold on. Cap for Life. I don't think you even listened to what I said. 2 of the projected starters, specifically the main one, which is Teron Armstead, has not played at all. He's on the sideline.
Okay, where is the depth? Where's the backup left tackle if you knew you had issues in the line?
Come on, Gab.
You do
you gotta understand what Ali's saying.
Cap for Life, are you serious?
Y'all blame the O-line, and you guys don't get O-line help. That's just asinine excuse making.
Have you ever watched it? Let me ask.
Oh, here goes the. Have you ever watched Football Card? I've been telling you for 2 years about the O-line. Now y'all make.
Oh, Cap for Life.
No.
He can sit back there for a moment. He's not gonna let me talk or get anything out. Fuck him.
You totally put words in his mouth. He was not going to say that, bro. You cut him off and put words into his mouth, bro. No, that ain't happening, bro.
What I was going to say.
He was not going to say you don't watch football, bro.
What I was going to say.
That's another channel.
What I was going to say is that when you work in a new job, it takes a little bit to get used to your surroundings and build chemistry with your coworkers, right? It takes a little bit. And you have to keep working at it to get better. My point is, Isaiah Wynn is a new guy, bro. Everybody knows he has the talent to play left guard, and he's probably going to be our starting left guard. I understand. Why not put him in now? But you're trying to develop the areas of your depth that don't play so well. So I'm glad they're throwing Eichenberg to the fire because either 1, it proves that he's absolutely shit, or 2, maybe on the slight chance he gets better. That's the possible chance. I'd rather them do it right now in fucking camp than doing it during the middle of the season. So right now is the time to fucking do it.
But we're
I mean, look.
losing in all phases in the trenches. By all of those guys are losing
It's
reps,
fucking
just like
Cam. Who
Eichenberg.
gives a shit?
So
What
we
makes
should
you
not let
say
them.
Cam
Right. No, I got this,
winning
Ollie.
Color.
I
is
got
gonna
this,
be
Ollie.
any
I got
better?
this, Ollie.
This is
Hey,
I got this,
hey,
Ollie.
hey,
Hold on. I
season.
got this. So what you're
Y'all love
suggesting,
to
Pete?
say
hey,
Hold on.
can I add on to this really quick?
Hold on.
Haven't seen
What you're
that team
suggesting,
sharpen
Pete?
anything around
What
here.
you're suggesting, Pete, is that we sit those guys in camp for the rest of camp and play nothing but our best players and our starters because camp means something when it comes to the official games and
What does
stats.
camp mean? How many times have
I
the
don't care
Miami
what
Dolphins?
anybody up here tells me. The way you practice is how you play.
It's not
Simple and plain.
practice. It's training
It's a
camp.
joint practice. It's a joint practice. The way you
training
practice is
camp.
how you play. It's
It's
joint
training
practice.
camp. You guys are
Today
bananas,
it's
bro.
Hey,
called
yo,
joint practice.
really quick. Ali told me that Tua threw 4 interceptions in the first joint practice of the Bucks game, and he was wrong.
Was that wrong?
This dude
Not the Bucks
lies
game.
through the skin of his teeth.
Oh,
Nah, brother,
okay.
you told me
No,
the first
Kevin,
joint
you're putting
practice,
words in my mouth. This is a recorded show, bro. I said
can't wait to
we're
cook your
talking
ass
about
too, because you
training.
out here fucking lying.
Uh-oh.
Training camp, first joint practice, you said he threw 4 picks. He threw none.
He threw none.
We got to fact check that. Somebody fact check that.
I wasn't the first one that said it. So I went with what that was said. So my bad. Okay,
It
you're
didn't
right.
mean anything.
All right, if that's
Getting
correct, all right.
overhyped over him throwing 0, it's just as about falling apart as him throwing 20. It's the same difference.
But it was Big Nick that said it first. It was Big Nick that said it first, man.
I'm on Big Nick.
All I'm saying is that the training camp, if I remember, practice didn't look so good that day. That's all I'm saying. I don't see what the problem with that is.
Actually, he said that Tua was very efficient. If you want to look up the joint practice,
Well, getting overhyped over somebody not throwing an interception just as worse as getting bent out of shape as him throwing
Pete,
20 interceptions.
So Pete, even if I were to entertain the idea, that we're already practicing for the Chargers, right? Is that Atlanta? Are they Atlanta?
Chargers way better than Atlanta.
We're not
I don't
playing
care.
Atlanta.
I don't care how you want to spin it, Color. If you want to practice for Chargers, I don't care about
Chargers
it. At the end of the day,
why would we
today was
plan to
practice.
look good against Atlanta in a training camp practice,
After
bro?
today, let me tell you something, Color. After today's
tell you
practice, our
next
team
week against
felt
Houston is no
below.
option.
They feel a little less of themselves, and the Falcons are like, wow,
Yeah, so
did we really do this good against a playoff team?
because of
We
your
made the
desire to
Falcons feel
see
a little
real
better
football,
today
hold
on the road.
So because of your desire to see real football, we should never let anybody less than Teron Armstead on the field during training camp. I gotcha.
No.
Out of that. What are you talking about?
No, we need to stop hyping up training camp. Everybody hypes up training camp, and the shit hits the fan, and nobody likes training camp no more.
He takes time off in the off season, and then he misses regular season games. He needs to start playing.
real quick?
Out there, you leave him out there. I don't even.
No. Can I speak real quick? My phone died. I'm sorry, and now I'm back. I haven't heard what the conversation is, but this is, I from what it sounded like, we're just bickering back and forth.
We're just tired of conflicting reports, dude. We're tired of the not knowing.
Well, fuck the not knowing. It's not our job to fucking know. It's our job to fan. And my problem is the way we fucking fan in this fan base. I don't want to see. I think Color saying or having an argument with Pete. I don't need to see Teron Armstead, right? Because again, I get what everybody's saying. It's a practice.
Hey, is it Teron or is it Teron?
Well, in the regular season.
Teron.
And a preseason, one of these preseason games, you need to play.
He was out there anyway, so if you don't want to see him, it didn't matter. He was out there practicing.
I think the second preseason game everybody's gonna play. That's just rehearsal. Everybody plays.
I'm just saying, man. The Eagles got 50,000 people going to their practice. You got everybody down here swearing practice is gonna be awesome. All of a sudden, joint practices don't work out. Oh, fuck practice! It's just a practice.
But what didn't work out, bro?
We were supposed
What was on the line? What were we praying for that didn't work out?
I was trying to
Our
answer the question, but no, everybody cut me off.
Answer it up, Lou. Answer it up, Lou. Let Lewis land, everybody. Go ahead, Lou.
It's not about winning or losing. The fact of the matter is we can sit here. All I heard before the Atlanta Falcon practice was, right? Oh, we're going to get a lot of answers. We're going to start finding out. all of a sudden, first day, I don't care what none of y'all say, it was a bad day. It wasn't this, again, defense. They weren't cooking Atlanta. Don't let them lie to you.
That's
you know
it.
how we were up and down, right, with our offense. That's how Atlanta was. I heard Atlanta was making plays on us. It wasn't like we were shutting down everything.
Can I ask you? What did Atlanta do well?
So you're saying their day looked like a practice
do well
too?
on offense today?
Color, I understand your
but we
premise.
always
It does look like a practice, but at the same time, even in a practice,
Did they have 3 picks on all 3 quarterbacks?
On a 2-minute drill.
Y'all are worried about how many picks were thrown. Y'all are worried about what this and that. At the end of the day, Miami, all the hype and all the buildup around this team, they didn't show up as that team today. That's what we expect.
Can it be like we're not worried? We're talking about what happened?
God damn it. Y'all been up here this whole fucking time. Hold the fuck on, Pete, because you want to say some nonsense that no one really gives a fuck about neither. What I'm saying
2-minute drill game simulation isn't a real football scenario? Like, seriously?
Bro, the fact of the matter is I don't give a shit. You know what? You're right.
You're trying to sit here and say,
I'm trying to sit here and
it doesn't matter. Nobody won or lost. Oh, we didn't score a touchdown in the 2-minute game scenario.
That made it seem like it mattered all week.
Score and go win. They're simulating. You're not listening to what I'm telling you guys.
It's going to be
joint
huge.
practices. I hear you say we lost, but we didn't score the touchdown when we needed to on a 2-minute
Nobody
drive.
won. It was no
so
score.
Guess what? It doesn't matter.
Wait, did Atlanta score?
He went down in
did Atlanta score?
No, we scored. If y'all want to play, this dumb game, no, Miami's offense.
If you want to deflect, no, what y'all doing is deflect.
Miami's offense scored more points.
Damn offense. I don't care
regardless
what
of the fact.
Can I say something real quick? I've been patient.
All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm the hell down.
We didn't score a touchdown.
And with that being said, if we didn't score a touchdown,
scenario, we lost.
You know what? Y'all got it. Y'all have a good night.
An official game.
Y'all have a very good
yeah,
night.
exactly, Crypto.
I told y'all he ruins the conversation. I tried to tell y'all.
Go ahead, Lewis.
I'm saying, what is he saying wrong? He is not saying anything wrong. He's not offending anybody. He's just telling you how it is, and y'all don't like the outcome.
And they're trying
to
deflect it. It don't matter. You damn
He's missing the point, Cap. That's what's happening.
He didn't play on the field.
Ended that 2-minute drive with a touchdown, it would have blew up more than what it was. That's what the problem is. So y'all
bro.
But you're missing the point, Pete. You're missing the point.
You're absolutely right.
We'll find out on September.
Yeah, bro. We were basic. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with saying it. We were basic, bro.
Pete is absolutely right.
I'm too flattered to read it. I'm too flattered to read it, Ollie. Can you help me out? I can't see it either.
Color has been the boss cat tonight, slapping El Cap around. LOL.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carla, for the $5 donation. We appreciate that.
I just think again, it's funny that Cap
Carla,
says,
I can give you Color's number if you want it.
It's funny that Cap says that Pete is saying the truth, though. I agree with everything Pete's saying. The offense didn't score enough. But the fact of the matter is, if y'all want to play this stupid-ass game,
you didn't want to hear it.
Can I finish? Because I'm saying what you're saying is fucking capping out here to the people. Because I agree with you, the Miami Dolphin offense didn't look good, and they didn't get from what the offense should be. They didn't do a good enough job. But if y'all want to play this dumbass game of who won the fucking day, Miami scored more touchdowns than Atlanta did. So you're fucking lying.
No. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to say that we didn't hold up to our end of the
I
bargain.
don't give a fuck what you're trying to say. The fact of the matter is the
we didn't win on that 11-11.
Hold on, I want to suss this out, Lewis. I really want to know where Cap for Life, this bargain you refer to, who made it, with whom, who was involved, and what was the bargain? I'm confused. Go ahead.
Wait,
bro.
No. I'm going by saying. I'm trying to say that all of us were hyping up this to be like the best scrimmage and everything was going to work out. Now, as from what I've understood and heard, and everybody's telling me the same thing and telling me different things. That's why I can't believe who says what. We didn't hold our end of the bargain as far as being aggressive. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
And we lost the trenches today. And that's the point to Cash Cameron.
How about that?
Where was I when this bargain was made? Because I don't understand, bro. I know you.
When you signed up to be a Dolphin, my friend, or when you were born to be a Dolphin, and you were born with those colors, you didn't sign up for this bullshit, right?
You have been to camp yourself, bro, and you know you have witnessed the minutia of the job itself out there watching these guys practice, bro.
Color.
I mean, I
Color,
don't
let me ask you.
understand, like why you're worried about what everybody else is saying if it conflicts or not when you yourself know that all those conflictions make sense because of what you see yourself. It can't.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not worried about it. That's why I laugh with hypocrisy in the background. I'm just saying, like the hypocrisy is so overwhelmed.
Color.
No, I'm just saying, you're asking me a question. I'm trying to answer it.
Sure, I know.
No, you're asking me a question. I'm trying to answer it. I see the same things you see, but I see the same hype that everybody keeps doing to the point where the first day of camp, everybody's out there waiting in line like hell just to go out there and sweat their asses off. But no, it's just practice. So why the fuck y'all going out there waking up every morning for?
Is that a terrible thing, though?
Wait, hey,
no, I'm saying, but is it a terrible thing for me to say that what we're hearing is not accurate?
Cap, were you expecting just big highlight flashy plays and just us just like beating their ass?
Bro, you guys are. That's my point. You guys
not a real game, Cap.
You guys.
I'll tell you this, Cap.
I'm trying to determine who is you guys. That's what I'm trying to ask. Who is you guys?
Is this SpongeBob, nigga? You got an imagination?
The collective.
If this was a real game. If this was a real game where scorekeeping actually counts, I'm telling you,
you guys keep asking me to answer your questions, but you guys keep changing up and switching up. Who do you want me to answer first?
No, there's only
Who do you want me to answer first, Kevin or Connor?
There's only one question on the table right now. Who is you guys? When you say you guys, say all us up.
The collective.
The guys that are on this panel, the guys that open up at 6 a.m. talking about the Dolphins, the same guys that go to training camp. Do I go on?
Come on now.
Us? Me?
So
bro, look in the mirror, bro. All of you guys hype up training camp.
Hold on. Because what you're saying now, hold on. You're putting names on it now, bro, because there's only two guys. Hold on.
What the hell am I saying wrong?
Hold on, Kelvin, hold on.
If I name names or not, what am I saying wrong?
That talk Dolphins
if I name names or not, what am I saying wrong? If I name names or not, what the hell am I saying wrong?
This is what you're saying wrong.
No. If I name names or not, that's irrelevant. What the fuck am I saying wrong?
I'm gonna start putting everybody in back if you don't start letting people finish what they're saying.
You guys asked me a question. I'm trying to answer.
Then let me fucking answer it, bro.
How are you gonna answer your own question?
No. You just made a statement. Okay,
and you just asked me a question you wanted me to answer, right? You said that what's up with the bargain that nobody's holding or something like that.
Can I have some help here, bro?
No, you don't need help. You're a big man. No, you're a grown man. You don't need help.
I'm gonna fucking ban your ass, big boy, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Wow, that's how it works, Chris? Really?
Yes,
he's gonna run it, Chris?
Chris,
that's how it works, Chris?
Yes, that's how it works, Chris.
So not really how it works, but I mean, Cap, you're not just gonna scream over everybody the whole goddamn time.
No, I get that, but don't ask me a question and scream on top of me.
Shut your mouth.
I don't know if you asked him a question. He answered something, and
he
now
asked me
he's
a
trying
question
to
twice.
respond.
He got cooked and he didn't like it. That's pretty much it.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking child,
There it goes
man.
again, bro. Oh God.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking child, bro.
Color.
Oh my God.
Can I
answer the question? Hell no, Pete. You've been already talking too much.
Go ahead, Kelvin.
Look,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna let you know that you guys at 6 a.m. on Twitter, everybody wanted to look at the offensive line and look at how we can stop the run on the defensive line. It was all in the trenches. That's all we were worried about.
Who the hell was on Twitter
That's
at 6
it.
a.m.?
Nobody.
The ones that are worried about training camp.
Answer crypto.
The ones that are worried about training
There
camp.
are only two people talking Dolphins football at 6 a.m, and that is two people on this panel right now.
No,
so what you
560's
gotta
up too.
say, Cap?
Don't flatter yourself. 560's up
What
too.
you gotta say, Cap?
Joe Rose is up way before you. Don't flatter yourself.
So you're calling out Joe Rose then for his height?
Joe Rose. wanted a high.
There was no camp news
What
at
do we
6
have
in
to
the
do with
morning
Joe
anyway.
Rose?
No, what he's saying, Ali, because I just busted his ass. He's trying to say
You
that
ain't
Joe
bust
Rose
nothing,
now
bro.
is the
Stop
one he was
flattering
talking
yourself,
about,
bro.
hyping up everything.
You ain't bust shit. Stop flattering
Shut
yourself.
the
Chris
fuck
runs
up,
this,
G.
not you. Stop acting like you run shit.
Shut the fuck up, baby.
Come on.
Go play with your geese, bro.
Can I talk to
Shut
you
the
for a
fuck
second?
up, dude. Is that all you got, really?
Hold
Ali,
on.
can I talk to you
Hold
for a
on,
second?
Pete.
At least I
Hold on,
know.
Pete.
At
Hold on
least
one
I'm
second, please. Hold
interested
on.
in something besides fucking the bullshit. All right. At least I know something about geese.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me. You got me on that one, Color.
Kelvin,
You got me
I
on
want to
that
say
one. You
something real
cooked
quick.
me on that one, Color.
I want to say something real quick
You're
to Kelvin.
the goose king, or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to say something real quick to Kelvin, real quick, if that's okay.
gotta relax,
I apologize for the
Yeah, he really does.
misinformation that I ran with. I apologize for that. It wasn't meant to be lying about it, but I wasn't wrong about them having a bad practice. I have several articles, even on Sports
Barely get up
Illustrated.
at fucking
Hold
6 in the
on.
morning. I'm
Colin,
hyping
let
up
me
the
finish,
Dolphins.
please.
Give me a
Colin, let me
fucking
finish.
break.
Colin, please. I'm addressing Kelvin right now. I do have several articles that show that first joint practice, the first day, was really bad for Miami. And even the second practice, there's articles I can show you, which I can bring it up and we can share them. It says Miami looks much improved in day 2.
Talking about.
And that's where it comes from. In addition, I found out where the 4 picks came from, and it was Teddy Bridgewater, and I'm sorry. So that's my bad. I apologize.
last
for
year?
the misinformation. Yeah, because I said that.
First of all, hold on. I don't want to hear anything about last year comparison to this year. Last year they were learning a language. This year they know the language. We expect better results, we expect better numbers, and we expect more command of the offense.
I was just apologizing for the misinformation. That's all I was trying to do, Pete. So.
Oh, it sounds like you were trying to use that, like let's not fall apart this year because we
No,
had a bad
nobody's
practice.
trying to use
This is the
nothing
main
for
reason
nothing
why I'm
around here,
falling
bro.
apart.
And if you
And
fucking
all I'm doing is apologizing.
Hey, shut up, bro. If y'all are gonna sit here, if y'all are gonna
I
sit
just
here
wanted
and
to make sure
continue
that it
to
wasn't
accuse us of
like
that
I didn't
shit,
have like an
you're gonna
agenda
get
or
bounced, bro.
anything about
If you're
it.
gonna
So, sorry.
continue to sit here and accuse us of that shit, you're gonna get fucking bounced.
Who are you
Back
talking
to what
to,
I
bro?
was saying.
You heard me.
Hey,
Who are you talking
Ali,
to?
If you'd shut your
I wanna
fucking
talk
mouth,
to
you'd
Ali.
know who
Can
I
I
was
talk to
talking
Ali,
to.
please?
Well, no. What are you talking?
All
What are you
right. Go
referring
ahead,
to that
Pete.
you're getting so like adamant right now?
That's the second
This,
fucking
bro.
person now that's accusing us of shit. You got something to say? You got fucking something to say? You got my fucking phone number, okay? Both of you. Both of you.
Who's both of you? Who are you
Don't
talking
you
to, bro?
dare
What are you
say
doing?
that, Pete. Don't you fucking dare say that to Ali.
Color, calm the fuck down. What are you talking about, bro? You all over
What are
the
you
place.
talking about, dude?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No,
You're
we
gonna sit
don't.
here
We're
and
trying to
talk.
figure
You
you out
just
right now, bro.
accused him. You just accused
know what
him
you're talking
of
about.
using something, okay, to make some hidden agenda point when all he was doing was correcting the record and apologizing to somebody else. That wasn't your business.
And
What are
I
you
was
talking about,
basically
bro?
stating that I
Again,
don't
bro,
want
and you're getting
and I
bounced.
completely stated
What
that
the
I don't
hell
want to
is
hear
it? You're
any of
getting
those
bounced,
excuses
bro.
or
You do it
and I'm
again, and
serious.
you're getting
Bro, I
bounced,
don't
bro.
care about any about that, bro. I'm trying to tell you what I
What
was
are you
trying to say
talking
about
about,
it.
bro?
I don't want to hear any comparison from last year's training camp to this year, and I gave my reasons why. It don't matter what Ali was
but
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
So you can take it. You can get out of your feelings.
Stop
You
using
can
all
have
that
feelings
shit.
about
They're the
color.
ones that got.
Again,
And stop
yeah,
using
you're
They're
deep in
the
your
only ones
feelings
that
right
play
now.
quarterback,
Hey,
bro.
nobody accused anybody. Color, you're just
Ain't
deep in
nobody
your
who
feelings.
plays
Go take
quarterback.
a nap, bro.
You
Go take a nap.
Why y'all mad
did.
at us for?
Ali, back to what I was trying to bring up on the table, like I was telling you earlier, right? Because
Y'all
they
be,
didn't, they
say
wanted
y'all
to
be
debunk
coddling
this
Pete. Y'all
scenario,
be
right?
protecting
Let
Pete.
me ask you a
Nah, fuck that,
question.
bro. People get bent out of
I'm
shape
trying
for
to
no reason, bro. They need to get out the pipe, bro.
they're getting out of hand and
Yeah, you
accusing
keep
things that are
accusing us
actually
of
wrong.
shit, bro, and you
Again,
both are gonna fucking go.
Stop saying us. It's just you. Don't drag
I
them
was
into your
told,
shit.
Ali, I was told practice is nothing, don't worry, whatever the crap, right? Mind you, I'm sitting here telling you, if your offense is out and they put you in a game simulation in a 2-minute drill, what is your offense out there to do?
Tell them to score.
Score within 2 minutes.
Yeah, tell them
In
to
an
score.
11 on 11, your offense is in a 2-minute drill. You have to go down the field and do
And
what
score.
for what?
You got to go down and score
Why do
within 2 minutes, definitely.
why do you have to go down and score? Because you're losing, right?
Obviously, that's why you're running a 2-minute drill, or you're trying to win the game.
Otherwise, you're gonna get cut.
Exactly.
Listen.
On the
But
show,
you're
I was
missing
saying,
the point.
but
You're missing the point.
no, because you
yes,
guys
you
are
because
behind
Pete.
how we was going to dominate.
Can I just finish?
You're
Can I
trying
just
to ask,
finish?
no, because the question you're asking is setting up a Captain Obvious answer. But here's the issue with that. The issue with the Captain Obvious answer is the fact that what is practice? Practice is something you do to find your skills, to get better at something, to figure out what your problems are. It's to put up certain scenarios
Not
that
according
may
to
not even
Omar.
work.
Omar says practice is a reflection of the team.
You know, I'll
So
use
this is why.
that even
So
Color
now
understands.
we're going to take the
Ali, back to your Ali. Let me finish so you
That's what we're
understand.
doing.
We ain't got
Let
a
me
special
finish so
teams
you
to show
understand.
for it.
I just want to finish.
Special
You
teams
want to
is
get
one
ahead?
third
Go
of
ahead.
our freaking
Some
team
people say
In
live
the
by
2
Omar's
minute
quote,
drill
and some
on
people swear
11 on
by it. Now all of a
11.
sudden, y'all don't.
Could we finally stop the nonsense? When our
On
special
11
teams
on
is not up to
11,
par.
this is
We
why
cannot
I
compare this
said we
team
lost
to any
today.
team in the past, ever. Stop it.
Thank you,
Can we finally
Crypto.
drop that
Thank you.
nonsense?
That's it, bro. That's it.
But
They didn't play
let me
good.
ask you this.
That's
Hey,
it.
hey,
Simple.
let me ask you this.
Who cares? But I'd
Why
rather it
did
be
you guys
now
bring
That
that
other
up?
than
third
during
is
the season.
atrocious.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, why did you guys even bring that part up? All he was apologizing to me for misquoting something.
Had nothing
Okay.
to do with
And
that,
we said
Kelvin.
okay.
Nothing at all.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Ali
I'm sorry,
apologized. That's great. He was being
Kelvin,
man
that
enough
they
to
interrupted
apologize.
when I
That's
was
great.
apologizing. I'm sorry.
Had nothing to do with none of
Like,
that
that
shit,
shit is
Kelvin. That's what's
crazy, yo.
It's fucking nuts, bro.
If he's apologizing, that's because he said something wrong. That's great. He's owning
Yeah,
up to
but
it.
then
I
you
hope other people
niggas
would do the
just stuck
same
your
thing.
nose in it like we were talking to y'all.
Well, you're on a panel, bud. You're up here with 6 other people. I mean, shit. You can't be hiding shit. You're here talking with us.
What are we hiding?
I gotta
Exactly.
get
You're
up
up here. So we're all in the
That's
conversation.
what I'm talking about right there, bro. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. You got to stop that shit,
You
bro.
notice that I could have never finished my point, right? Y'all noticed
go
that
ahead,
shit,
finish
right?
your point,
Like I
Pete. Finish your
seriously
point, Pete.
I'm just saying, if Ali wants to apologize to you in another way, he could call you, but you're on a panel. We're hearing the same thing you hear.
Unbelievable, dude.
Go ahead, Pete.
on
Finish your
11.
point. I'm sure it was big.
So did you?
Again,
Never mind.
this
man.
is why
Yeah, never
I don't
mind.
care
Yeah.
about the fans
Good idea.
or content creators or anybody. This is why
So why did you have to say that extra shit? Are you the type of man that has to have the last word?
No, but
First of
don't
all,
try to be a
shout out
smartass
to
and not get
Frankie.
questioned back.
Hold up, everybody. Shout out to Frank. He says fans videotape every practice. This is why you don't see any new plays. All the plays you see in camp are plays they ran last year. Please show me the video of a new play. Exact. Great point, Frankie. We literally see
new plays
everything. That shit's kept in the bubble. They might run a new play here or there for new players on offense and defense, but they're not going to roll out their game plans in even the preseason game. But man, you guys are fucking killing me right now. I don't know, Pete. I know you had to land on a point. Go ahead. And land,
Hey,
Pete.
look, hey, Chris. Look, I'm gonna do you one even better, bro. I'm gonna lay off of here for a little while. I'm gonna lay off of here for a little while just to see how shit smoothens out. And you know what? I'm gonna let Color have his shine. That way he can say that I won't fuck with him no more. But at the same time, you better hope and pray we don't stink it up the next couple of weeks.
Why
you have a good one, Chris. I appreciate you, bro.
I'll see you. I'll see you, Cap.
Enjoy the pot, Color.
What's gonna happen? Do
Again,
tell.
I don't know what he meant by that.
And Color
Go ahead, Pete.
Earlier,
I think I give a fuck or something, man. That's that's y'all's problem, man.
Yeah, we should hug it out. And Bahana renewing his membership says fuck EM though. Damn, Bahana. Pete, go ahead. You've been trying to land on a point for a little while now. Go ahead, Pete. Land away.
Thank you, Capitan. Again, I say we lost practice today because no matter all the warm-up drills, all the 7-on-7, take all of that away. The most important part about practice today was the 2-minute drill offensively at the end of the practice. We went downfield, Tua threw a pick 6. Next thing you know, Mike White, he tried to go down or whatever. I think he threw a pick or whatever the case, what happened with that, and practice ended. In our 1 and 2s, when we went downfield to win the game and score a touchdown, there was no playing around that
I didn't
time.
realize there was a game today. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Let him
In
finish,
game
Color. I want to hear
simulation,
how he lands.
in our
This is where
2 minute,
this
in
is
our
his most
game
important
2 minute
thing.
simulation and practice of joint practices today, the most important thing was score a touchdown and win in your 2 minute drive. And both of our offenses, first and second, failed to do that at the end of practice,
Okay,
which
fair
that was
enough.
the
But
most important
fair
point
enough.
about
But
practice.
I'm not
So
so
since we
sure
didn't end with
use the
touchdowns,
word.
we
You
lost
use
the
the
game.
word simulation, but I'm not sure you really understand what the definition and what the word actually means, bro.
Yeah, you don't if I'm using it, you best believe I know what I'm talking about, Color. So yeah, just
Simulation.
stand on your point. Yep,
It's
we
a
simulated a
simulation.
2 minute drill. Yep,
Simulation is something to try to be what it is, not actually be it. A non-simulation would be real life. Simulation
Well, you know
is
what I
the
mean, anyways.
emulation of real life. You're not wrong how you used it. What Color's pointing
Exactly.
out is that it's a simulation, so don't read. Here's the deal.
Color's in his feelings.
No need.
That's the problem.
No, Color's
I guess
not in his
that's what I
feelings.
am. I'm in my feelings.
He was
I
in his
guess.
feelings a little bit,
I
but
really
not
don't
anymore.
give a fuck. But
That
I'm
wasn't
in my
in his feelings answer, Pete.
And you think I do?
That was an actual answer, and the
I'm
actual
in
answer.
my feelings because two people on this panel sat up here and accused myself and Ali of fucking hyping shit up.
Yep.
And having
That's what happened.
and speaking
Yep. And I was really
and
fast to
saying other
debunk
things
any of that,
and
too.
saying other things than
Any
the words we
comparisons
were
from last
actually
year to this
speaking.
year, because it's
You
totally
called
different.
us liars, dude. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
Oh,
Call me a
okay.
liar again, and I'll never speak to you again, bro.
You'll
You don't
never
have
be.
to speak to me, dude. Oh my
But
God, you
that
mean
means-
so much, Color.
That means
Wow, you're
the
so
entire
important to the community.
everybody else, all the
What
rest
the
of
hell
the
did I
fans
miss?
lied. We lied.
I don't know.
The Miami Dolphin beat writers lied. Omar Kelly lied,
Fucking
and
idiot,
he's
bro.
supposedly a Tua
This
hater.
is a cesspool at moment at the
You know,
side.
Oh, I'm an
ESPN
idiot now?
lied. NFL
All of a
Network
sudden,
lied.
I'm an idiot
I
because
guess we're all liars.
because you overstepped your bounds with me, and I get upset. Yeah, I'm an idiot
No,
now.
because I debunked what Ali was trying to say, and I made sure
He wasn't
I didn't hear
trying
any
to. There was
comparing.
nothing to debunk.
What
It
did I
wasn't.
try to say? I don't
That's your
understand what I'm
problem,
trying to
Pete.
say.
I heard
His
I
statement
heard that
wasn't
last
for
year's
you.
training camp. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's an open panel. It's a public
You heard
panel.
what about last year's training
You
camp?
said last year's training camp, the quarterback that threw 4 interceptions was like Teddy Bridgewater or whatever. And
Yeah,
then I
because he
was
threw
like,
like 4 picks. Yes. What about it?
and then I said, I don't want to hear about last year's training camp because last year's training camp they were
That
listening
wasn't
and
for
learning
you,
the language.
bro.
This
That
year-
was
Pete,
a
but
correction
Pete,
of a fucking misrepresentation he made.
Oh my God! Oh
You
my
are
God!
so
Pete.
dumb,
I
dude.
The world does not revolve around you, Pete. That was directly to Kelvin. That's it.
Okay,
You're on
I
an
get
open panel, Ali. That means it's for
But I
everybody.
heard what you said, Ali.
How dumb
and
can
I
you
sat
fucking
here
be, man?
And I
This
said
panel
that.
is a
I don't really
simulation.
want to hear that.
Oh
You're
my
in the
God.
matrix.
El
Because of that
Capitan, what the hell
factor
did I
I
right
hope to
miss,
there.
God
bro?
it is,
What's
bro.
wrong with
I hope
that?
It's off the
I hope to
rails,
God it is.
Alex.
What's wrong
It's off
with
the
that?
rails.
Like, it's
So-
unbelievable.
He said the panel is amazing.
I just wanted to come
This
and give my 2 cents
God damn.
about today.
Now
Well,
a 2 minute
Alex-
drill is
No, we
nothing,
understand, Alex.
doesn't
There's no
matter.
concern.
Alex, you better
I
not.
watched the
And
Big
if
O
you
show
debunk
already,
something
Alex.
because
Is
they
it
try
about
to say something from last
simulations?
year, now you're
Was
I
it
don't know
good
what the
or
hell
was
is
it
going on.
bad? Because if it was good, someone's gonna have something to say about it. If it was bad, someone's gonna have something to say. Here's the deal.
Here's what I said.
I've already watched the Big O
Okay.
show already. I don't need the briefing, Alex.
Now, are we? Oh my God. Okay, so I have concerns. I do, but I'm not going to sit here and jump off the building because they act like it's the end of the world and say, "Oh, we suck, we're terrible." No, I mean, these things can be fixed before week 1, and I believe that this team will be fine come week 1 of the season.
Is
And-
Alex talking
Okay, that's
sensible? Alex, thank you.
Well,
yes,
that's
that's
fine.
kind of
Well-
what I
But
said
it's
earlier,
also-
Alex.
I
It's
guess
still,
we got a month to fix it.
but it's still
There you
Captain
go.
Obvious answers, El Cap. Because
But it
think
is
about
because
Think
it-
about this.
because
No, wait.
it's
Hold on a second.
There are
It is
cause for
it is
concerns.
the
I
captain.
agree.
It is a Captain Obvious answer because, and this is what I'm upset about, is the fact that everybody is going off the rails. Everybody's ready to jump off the cliff and jump off the bridge and everything like that because the offensive line hasn't looked great or whatever. And, you know, the thing is, the thing with the defense, and now the defense, they're saying supposedly had a bad day, and I disagree with that. Obviously, it's going to look like not really good when you have been going up your own team for the past 2 weeks, and now you're finally going up that does something different than what you're used to.
It's the Atlanta Falcons, though.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if it's the Atlanta Falcons. It doesn't fucking matter.
I also would like to point out. I'd like to point out to the. I'd like to point out to the. Hold on. I'd like to point out to the person. Hold on. I'd like to point out to the person in the back of the room. Okay, because there's only one. Okay, on this panel, I'd like to point out to that person that when people were talking about how great practice was last year and this year, I was also saying it's just practice. So you can go fuck yourself, all right? Person in the back of the fucking room.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
It's only practice. It's
Look,
that's what I was trying to say. You shouldn't be overjoyed by somebody not throwing an interception versus somebody being overreactive for throwing 10 million.
No, but we got to hit an agenda in people. We got to believe the worst in people we call friends, right? Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Anyhow, agendas aside, it doesn't have to be a big deal, even though it was a bad day. That's kind of the point.
Sellout. Add sellout to the fucking list of things they call this motherfucker.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Color. I understand you're upset.
He's talking about Alex. What happened with Alex now?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
It's not me. He's not directing it towards me.
You talking to me like that, Color?
Yeah, you sold me the fuck out. That's right. That's what I just said.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm not gonna get on your level right now, dude. You're obviously going through something emotionally inside right now.
Yeah, how convenient for you, bro. How convenient for you.
It doesn't matter to me.
It's amazing how you have this energy at 12:30.
How fucking convenient for
me and Ali.
Yeah, how convenient for you to say that. How convenient for you to say that. I'm not gonna get on your
level, dude.
That's right.
You got out of range. You got out of character. That's your problem.
How convenient for you to say that, bro. How convenient for you to say that when you push people there, bro. That's right.
I push people there. I push people there.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just debating it, and I don't believe in it, so I go there.
I tell you, you're never gonna push me there again. I can tell you that.
Color. You know what? You try to push people to get loud and rowdy with you, but then when they go there, you sit here and say,
"But I don't fucking sell people out." But I don't fucking sell people out, bro.
When people get loud,
and I don't fucking do that shit, bro. All I do is call people like you out on their fucking bullshit.
Who are you referring to? I would love to know who you're referring to.
Bro, it's all recorded on your show.
No, because the motherfucker in the back of the room was him when he was getting double teamed last week, and we came to his defense. So that motherfucker wants to put people in the back room, but we were over here defending his ass.
Who comes to this motherfucker's defense on a daily basis?
When people were fucking dogpiling on you, we came to your defense.
Going on, get along, gang.
So you motherfuckers in the back of the room came to help your ass when you were getting fucking punked on, bro.
Defense for 2 fucking years, bro.
Then you shouldn't be up here talking football and debating. How about that?
Who comes to this motherfucker's defense for
no, as a matter of fact, it was me and Chris on these fucking YouTube streets before you were even fucking around. And we brought you on this shit.
Color, you need to eat, bro. Hey, somebody give Color a Snicker, bro.
So this guy in the back of the room put in a good word for you and fucking made you the golden voice, you scrub.
Oh, thank you so much, bro. You're really talking some smack right now, bro.
Nah, but I don't want to talk smack. But you're the one that started your shit when I got off the panel. That's pussy shit.
Guess what?
I get off the panel and then you want to talk whole shit.
I guarantee you that.
Bro, I look out for you. I stick up for you. I talk good about you, and then you want to put me in the back of the room, and then when I get off the panel, talk shit.
I didn't put you in the back.
Let me guess. You want to call the cops now because you're intimidated, right? You want to call the cops now because you're intimidated by my words, right?
Ali put you in the back of the room, you dumb fuck. It wasn't me. So shut the fuck up.
Oh, so now I'm a dumb fuck, right? I never even criticized you. I never even cursed at you, but now I'm a dumb fuck, right?
And for life, I did put you in the back of the room because every time I went to answer when I was trying to
do with you, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I understand what you're trying to do, and I get it, but it has nothing to do with you.
You idiot.
And now I'm an idiot now, right? Because I pretty much called you out on your shit.
The motherfucker tell you he's the one that.
So now I called you out on your shit. Now I'm an idiot, right?
call me out.
Ain't nobody
on
here
what
knew who
shit?
the fuck you were until Chris put you on here. So don't act like
my
you run
God.
shit here, bro.
Oh my God, really? Are you really gonna go there?
Bro, I wasn't even here bothering you. I got off the panel. I said, I'm done. I
Wow.
said my piece. And then you want to talk
And
shit
you
when
all
I get
wonder,
off.
and you know, my team members wonder why I want to fucking quit this
Bro,
bullshit, right?
bro, then quit.
Wow.
You ain't shit. Quit.
Then okay, then I will.
No, Color,
Cap for
don't
life.
quit. Don't listen to him.
No,
I'm
no,
done.
because when I say don't quit
I'm done.
and back
Cap for
him
Life
up,
told me I should quit, and
I
I'm
get
nothing.
criticized
so
for
I'm
it too,
quitting.
right?
Color,
The guy that made me told me I should quit because I'm nothing, so I quit.
Bro,
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what you're on
Color,
today, bro.
if
I don't
you
know
quit,
what you're
Color
on, but you
quits,
need to calm
I
the fuck
quit.
down.
That's my threat. How about
I'm
that?
done.
If Color quits, I quit.
I'm done.
Hell nah. Because you're not going to use my name like that. Straight
Bro,
up,
I
just
never
like
thought
that.
I'd
If
see
you
the day
quit,
when you would talk
nobody
shit
on the
about
internet
somebody
will
that stood
find me
up for
again.
you, bro.
How about
I'm
that?
I
done,
never
bro.
thought I'd see the day, bro.
Blame me
You're
on
gonna,
that.
you
What the
guys are
hell?
gonna
There's
continue
gonna
to
be
let this
two dead
motherfucker
internet
say this
guys
shit
right
without
now.
fucking
There's
defending
gonna
me,
be
bro.
two
I'm
dead
done,
Ain't
internet
bro.
guys
nobody
right now.
If
criticizing
you
you,
guys
bro.
are
I'm
gonna
sticking
sit
up for
here and let
myself.
this
You ain't talking
motherfucker
shit
You
about
came,
me.
continue to
you
say
came a
this
little
shit
bit.
without
right.
opening your mouth,
Cap
I'm
for
fucking
life.
done, bro.
Cap
All
for
right.
life.
Bro, nobody's
It's in,
disrespecting you, but I sure as hell I'm not gonna let you disrespect me and
And you
put me
know
on
what?
blast like
And
that.
you know
Hey,
what,
I've never
Color?
done
You
anything to you,
Both
bro.
of you
disrespect.
guys, just calm the fuck down. God damn.
Oh man, this was
Talk to your
good.
boy,
It was
Ali.
funny for a little
fans are
while.
around.
It ain't
Hey,
funny
if
no
Crypto, I got a
more.
question.
God
if
damn.
Color
No,
retires
talk to
off
your
of this,
boy, bro.
if Color
Hold on.
retires
This
off of this,
fucking
I'm telling
team
you
is
right
weak.
now,
This
y'all
So
fucking
will
if
team
be
is
Color,
weak.
Crypto.
Oh,
I'm
now
so
the team is
fucking
weak,
done.
Now
really?
he's
I
gonna
am so
blame me.
fucking done.
Now he's gonna blame me
Spicy
for
mustard
this.
and
This
ketchup.
All
team
right,
is so
Mustard and
fucking
ketchup.
Now
weak.
the team is weak,
now we're
really.
gonna lose Pete
Wow.
and
Because
Color all
I
in
put
one
spicy
fell
mustard.
swoop.
What the hell just happened here? What did I just miss?
No,
Okay,
you just
Crypto, I
found
have,
out
I
that
have
the
a
team is
question.
weak.
You're watching the
I have a
end
question,
of
Crypto.
Color at TFTG. That's what you're fucking watching.
Color, stop
Oh my
being over
god.
dramatic. Stop, bro. Really,
Color,
stop.
hey,
hold on.
y'all let me know if y'all ever see Color again. But if not, I'm out.
Nah, Color's not going nowhere. Neither are you, Pete. Cap, Color,
Yeah,
Pete.
you
Everybody
think that, bro.
stop.
You think that.
Well,
Color, calm the fuck down, bro. What the hell was in your
Y'all have
in your
allowed them to
cereal
push
today,
me
bro?
to
You
What
guys
did you
this
ain't
put
shit,
in
doing
your
saying
coffee?
that shit for the
What the
last
hell did you
fucking
put in your
time, bro.
coffee, bro?
Pete, you a staple in the community, Pete. You can't do
Color,
it.
if you blame me for retiring because I debunked Ali
Crypto.
on a take that I might have misinterpreted, and then you went at me and cursed at me and said, fuck
Yeah, bro. He
this
Has
and
went at me
fuck
nothing to
too.
do
you,
I
with
don't know
like,
why.
come on, bro.
ain't got
Like,
nothing
I
to
didn't
do with
even
I
you.
get
tried
to
to
abuse
explain
Ali,
myself,
bro.
and he's calling me,
Ain't
telling me
got
I
Ali
called
nothing to
him
probably
a
do
didn't
with
even
liar.
you.
care about it,
Ain't
bro.
got nothing
And
to
you
do
ain't
with
bring
you,
Ain't
up
Pete.
nobody
shit
ever
now.
call you a liar, bro. I don't understand where
Ain't
you're
got
coming up
nothing
with
to
this
do
shit.
with
Agree
you,
with that,
Pete.
bro.
What kind of
It
coffee
all
you
ain't got
right.
drinking
nothing
today,
to
bro?
do. It ain't even got nothing to do with Cap for
Hold
Life.
on, hold on. I have a question for Crypto. Okay, Crypto.
What's that?
Alex, read the room, bro.
When you yeah, whatever, Cap. When you eat a hot dog, do you put mustard and ketchup, spicy mustard and
This
ketchup, or
fucking
just
guy, bro.
mustard and ketchup?
No, he's Alex.
Make
Yes.
sure
This
you
is a
add some
good
pepper
I will
too,
add.
self-defense.
Alex.
This
Alex,
is a
make sure you add some
self-defense
Dejan
pepper
mustard.
too.
mechanism for
It
Alex
adds
to
some
take
Dejan
flavor.
over the
mustard and
Look,
grilled
look,
conversation. Good
look.
onions.
job,
There you
Listen,
go.
Alex.
listen,
My
listen.
favorite hot
We
dog
all
is
had time to
Nathan's
stay.
Oh,
Hot
We
by
all
the
Dogs.
had
way,
time to
there will
breathe.
be no
Nathan's Hot
long
Dogs are the best
dramatic
one.
text messages
We
this
all had
time
time to
around from
breathe.
me either. Just so
We
y'all
all
Dejan
had
know.
time to
mustard and
breathe.
grilled onions, Alex.
There you go.
We all
Grilled
had
onions.
time to breathe. So
I don't
with
know
that
what I
being
did.
said,
You don't leave
Grilled
that out.
listen, Chris just brings up a great point. The offense didn't do good. Simple, plain. That's it. For everybody to get bent out of shape, calm the fuck down. It's not like we are over
It
here hyping
doesn't.
up stuff. We're
It
just letting
doesn't
you
have to
know that
be
today
that it
was not a
was.
good day.
It doesn't have to be that a bad day by the offense
You know what?
is
I
anything
think
more than just a bad day by the offense.
yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
that's it.
Right, just
It's
Just
another
not
because
a
we
day
game.
said
off,
It
and
things the
that's
day
wasn't a
all.
before
bad
We'll be all
day
yesterday.
right.
by the offense.
You know
It
what?
wasn't a
Except
bad.
only Ali and I are liars
We
for
need to finish
saying the
energy
same
towards
goddamn
Jeff.
thing,
Nobody
right?
called you a liar. Who the hell called you a liar,
whatever,
bro?
Brandon.
This is
Who
another
called you a liar?
TFTG. We'll be all right. We'll
Then
It's
be
why,
all
not
right.
then
whatever,
why
bro.
did
You're
you
not
say we
gonna
were
accuse me
hyping it?
of saying I
But
called you a
Cap's
liar.
life. Then why did you even bring up something? If it had nothing to do with us, why bring it up on our show?
You guys dogpiled on me. I don't know what the hell you guys try to do, but you guys dogpiled on me. I don't know what
We
the hell you guys are trying to
dogpiled on
do,
you.
but I never called you a
Bro,
liar.
I've been quiet for most of the show. If you
Okay.
go back and look at the
You get
recording and
Color,
who
you get
talked,
Kelvin,
I
and
have
you get
sucked
somebody
left.
else talking at the same time. I don't know what the hell you guys are saying, but I never said anything about calling you guys a liar.
Hold on.
All I said
Then
was
why
Joe
even
Rose
bring
wakes up at 5:30 in the morning. That's all I said.
We need
You
to take
said
this
no.
energy towards Jet
You
fans.
said
color ain't shit
I like
for waking up at 6
You know what? You know what? No,
No, I never call anybody a liar,
because
bro. I
Joe
don't know
Rose
what are you
hype
lying
up the
about. I
team
don't even know what
either.
you're lying about.
I listen to Joe Rose in the morning. He don't hype up the team either. So try again, Cap.
Yes. Try
Lie
again.
about
And
okay.
you
What did I lie
said
about?
you guys
Okay, I'm
get
asking
up-
for the fifth
you
time.
said-
What did I lie about?
You said that two guys get up at 6 a.m. to do a show, and they're hyping up the team, and that's why we're dealing with this. Like we're lying about the hype. We're not the only ones that did this. Even freaking Omar Kelly said that Christian Wilkins is on a different level. Even everybody in Twitter Spaces, everybody at camp, even
And what do you mean we're not the only ones that did that? I didn't hype shit up.
Impressed with what he saw.
I didn't hype shit up.
And he was at camp too.
I didn't.
Okay, look, if my words came out to make it seem like you were the guys that I was calling out on hyping up everything, no, because you guys are not the only one.
on at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, who are
That
you
what?
talking about then?
Tell us who's on at 6 in the morning then.
The same guys who wake up to go to camp, the same guys that go to do the damn Twitter Spaces. You guys are not the only ones.
I checked Twitter. There ain't nobody running a space at 6 in the morning.
I want to know.
Bro, those guys are at camp by 7 in the morning.
That was my
Okay, 6
original
and 7 in the
question.
morning. I'm
Who's on
sorry,
Twitter?
God.
Somebody said
I'm
something
sorry,
about
rip my
Twitter
head
at
off
6.
by an hour
That's
difference.
what made me question.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, my phone is about to die. Color, you're not involving me in that cap thing, right? That's not me, right? My beef right now
Pete,
with
you're good. You're good, Pete. You're good.
No,
They're not
issue
going to
with
make
you
it. They're
is
going to
you
mess with
turned
the big mouth
around
only.
and accused Ali of double speaking when he was making an personal apology and correcting a record.
That's when the dogpiling happened. Everybody started
but I
talking at the same
understood
time.
that. But look,
No, there was dogpiling before that.
That's doing
Yeah,
the
that's
same
my
thing
point.
Cap was doing, accusing Ali of double speak,
Yeah, but
bro.
Cap, you were
I didn't
constantly.
do what the. See, now you guys are making shit up now, bro.
I get it now. I get it. So the cap situation, and then you think I was going at Ali. I didn't necessarily go
Jesus
at Ali.
Christ.
I told Ali literally, I don't want to hear that from people. I didn't say from Ali.
That's German.
Or
I know,
why you
but
saying,
Pete, it
I
had
just
nothing
said,
to
I don't want to hear
finish
that.
him.
No, but I
But the
just brought
statement,
that
Pete,
up.
the statement wouldn't have never
Brought
been
that
made
up.
had Ali not made a
Finish
mistake
him.
and made a misstatement earlier that he
It
was
wasn't like
correcting
you're
himself
going
on.
I was
Ali.
correcting myself.
And I drove the argument on my own, not to go
Yeah,
against you, but to
somewhere
like
else.
steel man.
You're driving
like
on a
to steel
road.
man,
You
like
take
in
it down
steel
a
man,
cliff.
But yeah, like a steel man in a way, but make people sure like they're not
No,
really
more like a driver on I-95 in Miami, bro. More
Who's
like
winning this
that.
argument?
And if you put the turning signal, you speed up, color. You right, but at the
Okay.
same time, you turn around. And Ali, it wasn't against you. It was just to make sure we don't use that narrative because
Okay,
my
but
expectations were to be
I
better
understand your
this
concern, but that had
That's it.
nothing to do with
for
you.
me
All I
to be
was
able
trying.
to sit here and say that my complaints and my concerns and the reason why I came up and I say we lost today. I'm using that as an example in a way, Ali, as still manning it like no.
Right.
I don't
Now,
want to hear
Pete,
last year's
now that
excuse.
all being said,
This year
Pete,
we know the
now
language.
that all being said, Pete, in all the couple years you've
Come on,
been
if I would
listening
have
to me,
landed color, you would have never said fuck me,
hold on,
bro.
because I want to catch this
And my
right
phone
here.
is literally about to die.
Okay,
That's why
but
I
in
keep
all the
talking.
years you've listened to me talk, bro, what is the one thing that has set me off to the level it has tonight? Somebody coming up on in my home and calling me a fucking liar, bro, or any of my boys a liar.
I have no idea what Pete just
When
said.
have I ever blown up like that for anything else but what both of you did tonight? And you're going to talk
Cap.
and Cap for Life's going to bring it to the level of he made me?
That's
Really?
I don't know what that I can't control none of that, bro. I don't agree. I'm just a little upset that you cursed at me, color, and stuff. Like I would have
Well,
never
when
went
have
like
I
that. You
ever
could-
done that to people, bro? When they've done
But
exactly what you
It was
did.
me and Ali, bro. It was me and Ali.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was Ali and Kelvin, but you couldn't respect that. So I couldn't respect you and Ali. How about that?
But I didn't curse at Ali or anything like that. Or,
No, but you called him a
threaten
fuck-
or anything.
Bro, you
call him a
accused him
liar.
of fucking
Did I
double
call him a
speaking.
liar?
I
You're
would
making
rather
things
be
up
cursed
now.
at. I would rather be cursed at than somebody
You,
accused me
bro.
of double
That's
speak.
you, bro. That's you. And if you would have listened and not interrupted like you like you've been doing for so long. Like, golly, dude, you would have
After
heard
you
this.
interrupted them.
That's another thing. That's
Yeah,
another
but
thing.
that's fine.
When you all
He
can't
does it
handle what
more.
I'm saying, I'm
He's up
interrupting
here
people
like
like
30
nobody
hours,
else
bro.
did
I'd
it.
be up here
Like
like
it
20
wasn't
minutes.
a fucking cafeteria in here 20
My
minutes
battery
ago.
don't last as long as you guys, computer.
Like it wasn't 20 minutes ago. It didn't sound like a cafeteria in here. But I'm the one that talks over everybody. Fuck that narrative.
It doesn't
Fuck
matter.
that narrative too.
People like the wildness and people like the good. That's it. It is what it is. It gets rowdy sometimes. But look, you started it, Color. You really did. Well, the conversation with you and Cap got you heated, and then I guess I interrupted Ali. I guess. All right, I'm sorry, Ali. But that was just making sure. I wanted to use that point. Like I said, if you would have let me land, Color, then you would have understood that I was actually like steel manning him in a way to do it like that.
But you were okay. Steel manning him like STEAL or STEEL. Because it had nothing to do with anything but him correcting a mistake he made earlier.
I just wanted to talk, Color. I don't have battery like
I wasn't even discussing.
He wasn't even making a point.
Yeah, I was just
Take a little bit
apologizing
of
to
his
Kelvin.
point
That
and
was
turn it
it.
into my point.
Right, and what gives you the right to do that?
It just happened quick. Boom. I heard that. I'm like, oh, hell no. I could use that. And I did it.
Oh my God.
I love Pete's brain the way it
That's
thinks.
exactly
He
how
heard
it happened,
something,
Color.
quick,
Right.
boom. I jumped on it. Listen, hold on. Just realize what you just heard.
You're holding me accountable.
Just realize
Now
what
you're
you just
holding me
heard.
accountable for my reaction to that.
Quick, boom. I jumped right
You're
on it. I
holding
didn't even
me
know what it said.
accountable
I just
for my
know
reaction to
I
that.
wanted to make sure the whole world of this Dolphins community understood the difference between last year's preseason and this year. We know the language.
But Pete,
last year
my
was
problem
a
with
different
you,
language.
Pete, is that you are trying to hold me accountable for my reaction to that your misstep.
But you didn't let me finish. You would have understood. And you took it to
understands Bro, Pete, you were being disrespectful. That's why he got all angry, especially coming from you.
If I fall off, it's because my phone fell.
Because I was in the middle of apologizing to Kevin, and you kept cutting me off. You know how disrespectful that is, bro?
It was one cutoff.
One cutoff? Color wouldn't go off like crazy like that if it was one cutoff. I mean, I'm like, seriously, bro.
Oh, no. You're probably mistaking my voice with Cap for life. Hold on.
You're turning this around on Color, saying this is all his fault. Is the offensive line
It
bad?
kinda
Being
is.
bad his fault too? Is Tua's bad play his fault too? Is it TFTG's fault that everything goes wrong in the Miami Dolphins
According
world?
to Cap, it's two guys on at 6 o'clock in the morning's fault. So
See, I didn't catch on to
we
that
set
part
the
until
narrative.
later.
I
didn't
set
know
the
what the hell
narrative at
was
6 in
going
the
on with
morning,
Cap and
and
Color, to be honest with
the boys didn't
It
hold
was
up
just
their end of the
wild.
bargain.
You see,
What the
like
fuck
that's
is
our
that
fault.
stupid
Direct shots.
shit?
I would prefer to you guys just to use names.
Here, let me go on the field and throw a pass for the quarterback and make sacks for the defense. Here, let me just go ahead and do that for you. Okay.
No one made a bargain with the Dolphins. I mean, they just crapped the bed on their own without anybody's
Bro,
assistance.
it happened last year. We had a bad first day.
Besides the fact, hold on.
Second day
You know
was
what,
great.
Ali?
Let's
Ali,
what happens.
Ali, I got one other thing to say. Okay.
Sure.
It's kind of odd because for us setting the narrative, first of all, as our audience knows, our 245 viewers that wake up that morning or that early in the morning know we miss every other day.
Yeah.
We're terrible at consistency with that show in the morning right now. We'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. So our 245 viewership strong audience will tell you, okay, that we couldn't possibly be setting any narratives of hype in the morning at 6 in the morning.
I'll be honest, I watch it on replay. I don't.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Color. If that's the case, we're one hell of influencers. Let me tell you, if that's the case.
I'm saying, bro.
Holy crap!
And if that's the case, Ali,
I don't think
then
nobody's
these people
saying
need to start watching through all the way and get us credit for the view. God damn it, you know what I mean? And hit the like button. Jesus.
Yeah, fucking get with the program.
Yeah, just freaking hit the like button for me.
Because y'all act like we're, Cap's coming at us like as if, just like they do on Twitter, as if we're TD and have this big, we got all these followers that we have an obligation to tell the truth and blah, blah, blah. You know what? You know what? I think
To be our
tomorrow,
thoughts and opinions. Stop.
I hope somebody's got tickets to throw into my freaking account, because I think I'm going to go to camp tomorrow, sit there in the hot blazing sun, okay, for 3 fucking hours. I'm going to come home and I'm going to tell everybody that fucking, I'm going to outright lie about everything I saw on purpose.
If you do that, they'll
on
cancel
purpose.
you.
I'm
They'll
even going to
cancel
tell
you.
everybody I'm lying.
You'll be canceled.
No, I'm going to tell them outright. Disclaimer. Every word out of my mouth is the exact opposite of what it should be.
And nobody's going to take you seriously, Color. I'm sorry.
So what?
You're sitting here telling us
I
you're going
bet
to
it
lie.
goes viral. I mean, this is just nonsense anymore.
That will be
These
groundbreaking.
people act
for somebody to
like these
say that
people come
outright.
up on our panel. They come up on our panel and talk smack to us and talk about having responsibilities and all this shit, which we don't get the fuck paid for. Okay? Ain't nobody putting nothing in my bank account.
No, you got mad because I didn't want to make sure that, about the situation. Go ahead, Color. You have it. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, bro. This standard that everybody wants to hold us to, it's a fucking tailgate.
It's a standard.
Well, I put
You say a take.
the question
It's
in
on the
poll.
internet. They're gonna go back at you, Color. That's just the reality. You got
But
it.
they can't
That's
just
the way it goes.
imagine we're saying shit that we're not, Pete.
Yeah, but Color,
TDR,
you don't
coffee,
remember.
and a couple lies.
Color. Check this out, Color. You don't remember last offseason? Before even that, I was telling people Jalen Waddle's gonna have drop issues. I said a lot of things, but the drop issues, when we go back, remember they were clowning me, all this and that. It was all fun and games. I didn't care. They showed to fruition. Then they had to see it for their own eyes. They're gonna.
real
You
quick,
have to
I got
here
one. I'm
and
sorry,
say
Pete.
things that matter.
I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry,
At times
Pete.
it might
Something
sound
else just
crazy to
entered my
some,
mind.
but
You
it
know
just
what?
happens that way.
If Cat for Life made me, then damn, he needs to do a better job, because I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, Cap.
we're
You
all
ain't taking
one,
care
man.
of shit.
Straight up, man. We're all beautiful in our own beautiful ways.
I want to know. I want a Cap for Life to have a show where he explains how he made Color.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. That's news to me.
What did I just miss? He just said that?
Cap for Life
And
said
like
he
I
made
said-
Color.
and
Like,
like I
how
said,
did it happen? Like, who?
Bragging about that ain't a wise business decision for your agency, Cat for Life, because I'm starving, buddy.
I told y'all he was starving. Didn't I
Now
tell
you're
y'all
the
early
hook.
on the show, get Color a Snicker?
Now you're.
I did remember hearing that part.
Now you're on the hook for
It's
feeding
there.
the guy.
I told y'all, get Color a Snicker.
You're on
It's
the
like
hook
all these
now.
people like John Christolakis that talk about, oh, you can't monetize the Dolphins. Yeah, we're supposed to sit up here, pay the money to StreamYard that it costs to run this shit to provide fucking content and entertainment for people, right? Get nothing
Pay
for it. And then
fucking
just because I
websites.
say, sir, can I please have a Snickers bar? I get slapped in the face and told that I'm a fraud. Give me a motherfucking break, man.
Or you're going to be threatened to do a trademark because you didn't have
Who the fuck
TFTG
would want to keep doing this shit?
Pete in a cup of shit.
Hey, El Capitan.
Nice hairdo, Carla.
That one actually
El
is not
Capitan.
bad.
Hey, El
Yeah.
Capitan.
You didn't have a trademark, El Capitan. You didn't have a trademark. You got to go get your
Oh no,
trademark.
I don't need a trademark. I don't need a trademark because I got a business license for this. That's another
Hey.
thing I got to pay for every year for this shit. What were you gonna say?
Hey.
I'm looking at StreamYard. Looking at
There
what?
you go.
Look at Twitter, bro. I just tagged you in something. I just posted a
Well,
video.
apparently people doesn't know TD has a business license too, but they trying to threaten them.
Oh yeah, speaking of that guy said he.
post
I guess
that
he
shit,
found
bro.
out that TD hasn't trademarked that or something, right?
Put
So
that
he's
up
going
there,
to
bro.
apply for.
All right.
He's already submitted the application for the
Hey,
TD
guys,
Business Talk
look at this,
trademark.
bro.
Hold on.
Look at this.
Alex just shared this with me on Twitter. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it that. That's right. That's pretty good. Hold on. Here it is. Color and Pete.
Oh my God, this would be good for Shake Money to see.
I can't see nothing.
You can't see it.
Hold on, let me see.
The Color earlier said, oh my God, the things Color told me.
Thank
you can't even argue for this. It doesn't mean anything to you. I give you opportunity after opportunity.
Again, Pete,
I
I
let you in
can.
my family, and this is what you do. This is
That's
the
exactly
respect
how I
you
was
show
sitting.
me. No, that you can't
I
even
was so
argue
sad
for
when
this. It
Cutter
doesn't
was
mean
screaming at
anything
me.
to you. I give you opportunity.
I promise you,
after
my head was down
opportunity.
and
I let you
everything.
in my family, and this is what you do. This is the respect
See
you
now,
show
Pete,
me. No.
I'm an empath, bro, so that's hurting me too, bro.
You hurt me,
Oh,
dude. For
see?
real.
Well,
I didn't expect that.
Dolphins for life.
you
Thank
know,
you for your $2
and I already
donation.
tried to
And to
Appreciate
be
excuse
it.
honest with you,
myself.
I didn't know you were talking to me, and then you
I
treated
tried
me
to
again
already
like, are you
excuse
seriously
myself
talking?
by
Like, I really
reminding
didn't
you.
even believe you would be talking to me.
I've already tried to excuse myself by reminding you of all of the occasions that I've went that hard at somebody and the reasons for it, and you perpetrated the same reasons, bro.
Color don't like to be told he's a liar. That ain't because Color don't lie. You could tell him it's
I mean,
his
you
opinion.
came at me with stuff that 2 ears have come at me with, bro. That's why I called you a sellout, bro. After
What
all
did I
I've
come
said
out
for
with?
you and steelmaned you, bro, and fucking, you know what I mean, bro? People call you some fucking crazy shit, bro. And when you're not around, see, it's not
Yeah,
about
but
what I
that's a
say. It's not
difference.
about
It
what people
doesn't matter what those
listen
guys
to me.
say.
Listen to me. It ain't about what people do when you witness it. It's about what people do when you're not around, bro. And I fucking have vouched for you, bro.
He has.
Okay.
So have I.
And I believe it, and I'll do the same with all
And
of this
you
if I
came
was
at me with
questioned. But
shit
I
that
don't
2
sit here and
ears
get into
come at
those
me with for the past 2 years, bro.
He
But I
wants
was
you to
going
know that
against
he's not a
Ali, and I was trying to do my thing, Color.
He
I
wants
was
you to know
literally
that
just
he's
trying
not
to
a
do my thing
two-and-ear.
to take over the show, so you
Ali's
and Cap
not
could
a
just be
two-and-ear
quiet over
either.
that, dude. It doesn't matter. 2 and ear, it should be a good thing. Stop crying, man. Like
I'm a
stop.
Dolphineer. I already admitted that. I'm gonna have that tattooed on my ass and prove it to you guys.
Friday Night Lights, Skylar Thompson is gonna show y'all who's the boss.
Same with Cap for life, Pete. He's holding me accountable for shots fired in a war that I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
I'm
Cap,
not
we were
on
at
Twitter
practice
every
together.
day.
Listen, real quick.
That's why
real quick, 'cause my
sometimes
phone
it's
is
good
dying.
names.
Real quick, listen.
I'm
real
about to die
quick,
too.
listen,
This
because my
thing
phone is
dying right
dying.
now.
Let Cap for
Yeah,
life
listen,
go.
real quick. I got like 3%. Listen, look. If I came off as making this like trying to like make you two feel like you're the ones being like the main vocal point of everything, and if I said something like that, bro, I didn't mean it like that, bro. All I know is that a lot of hype has been put into this training camp, and it's not just by you guys. But my point being is, you know what? If I don't come off in a way that's not embracive, that's not on me, bro. That's a product of the outcome of what we have experienced throughout the past 15, 25 years. Now, if you tell me that I don't help this community, that I don't help this program, that I don't help pay the bills or turn on the lights for this program, bro, that's not on me. But I do know that I've helped get, subscriber memberships and pay for other people's memberships also. So I just don't understand how I'm not done, Color. I am not done, Color.
Well,
Color, I'm not done. See, this is the part. This is how it
some
all,
off the cuff
this
shit
is how
right
it all
now,
started,
bro.
Color.
Okay, bro.
This
So
is
I'm
how it all started,
Let him
Color.
land, Color. He's about to die.
Because you're saying some off the cuff shit right now.
Chris.
Color, let him go first. Where'd he go?
Oh no, that he's
like I
still
said,
here.
this is not trying. I'm not trying to single anybody out, bro. I am not. So I don't understand where the hell.
Let Cap for life. Hold on one second.
Can I
Color, yes, you can, but just give me 1 second. Color, let Cap for life finish, and then correct him after he makes all the corrections.
Oh, by the time he does, there's like 10 things that I have to. Am I supposed to take notes?
No. Just we'll hit it on the head. Go ahead, Cap. But if you want to,
yeah, because I think I keep it simplistic enough for people not to take notes, Color. But whatever. That's not even here or there. But my point being is, I never even remotely came close to singling you guys out. Now, if you had something feeling some type of way that I was calling you out, bro, like I said, we've been there, we've done that, we've gone through worse. For you to think that I'm singling you out now because of training camp, bro, there's something else deeper than just me talking, bro. So that's just something you need to rectify. But for you to tell me that I don't help,
deeper than your
for
words.
you to tell. God damn, bro. I swear, bro. It's like you say I'm the big mouth, and then you talk over me.
All fucking night and remember every single point I got to
We do when you do it, motherfucker. What's the difference? When you talk for fucking hours, you shut up.
You're not gonna sit there and insult me, bro.
Likewise. My point being is, bro, the last time I was on here at night, I paid almost $75 in memberships for other people to be on here.
Take it back. You
Now,
want a refund?
that's not enough
It'll
for
be
you
there
guys,
in the
bro.
morning.
Then whatever, bro. I'll take. No, I don't need no refund to have. I don't need to have that type of recognition, bro. I know what I do, and I know the amount of people I bring over here, bro.
Don't be throwing it in my face.
No. All I know is when people look, when people say to me that I'm the problem, bro, it's real simple. I'll be the solution. I won't fuck with you no more. But don't try to make it seem like I'm the issue. I'm not the one playing football on that field.
I didn't say you were the issue. When did I ever say that?
Okay, so don't try to single me out, bro. Because that shit ain't gonna work. I've been on this shit longer than you have, and I'm sure it's not gonna keep my mind.
You singled yourself out.
No.
You did, Playboy. You did. You're the one that did it. Not me.
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Bro, you insult me one more motherfucking time, bro. We're gonna have serious issues.
That's not an insult,
dude.
Bro. I'll teach you the lingo if you want to know it, bro. But nobody's insulting you. You need to relax.
Fuck you, bro. That's what that gets from this man.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody insulting you, but you want to come up with the fuck you all the time. That's the problem, bro.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a dumbass that gotta call everybody Playboy.
Hey, Chris,
like you're some
Chris, look, man, I've been here since. Look, Chris, the only thing I gotta say to you, Chris, look, I've been here since day one, bro. I appreciate the time that you had and all the patience you had to deal with me, bro. If you feel I'm a headache, real simple, bro. I'm not gonna be coming around anymore.
Bye.
Well, I don't think we don't want Cap to come around, but I see you and Color are having a hard time communicating right now. That's for goddamn sure.
I ain't having a hard time communicating nothing, bro.
Well, I mean, look,
I'm
there's
very
some
clear
name
about
calling.
what the fuck I'm saying.
There's some name calling going on. I don't think the conversation's been pretty productive.
I don't get to say nothing back to the fucking goddamn laundry list he just fucking spouted off, bro.
Well, what's his name made a great point.
That's why I interrupt people.
Alex made a great point. He sent something to me on Twitter. Here you go.
I had something I wanted to say. I gave a good portion of my life and career to that fool, and I had something to say.
I think you nailed it with that one, Alex. I think you did.
I sent you another. I sent you one more.
Oh, you did? Oh, Alex is coming in fast and furious with this shit right now. Look, here's the deal. Cap stepped over the line for sure. Ixo facto over line stepping. Pete danced the line with Ali. Color wasn't going to have it right then. Then Cap doesn't know where the line is at, apparently, which I like Cap. But Color has stood up for Cap and Pete more times than anyone. That's, I think, what Color's really.
Hold on, let's correct that. I'm the only fucking one left.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I want to say something because I think that there's some words that have to be said about Color, first of all. And you guys may not know Color in person. I've met Color multiple times. I've had personal conversations with him privately about my life. And well, I know you do. I'm talking to the chat right now. And I have, talked to him personally about personal things going on in my life. He's helped me out. I've tried to help him out multiple times. Color will go to bat for anyone. He even goes for bat and corrects people when it has to do with even people that dislike him and he has issues with. So even if he has issues with Cap for Life, I guarantee you at some point when somebody is coming and saying something unfair to Cap for Life, Color is going to stand up for him, regardless of what he thinks of him. He's done it. I've seen him do it for EM. I've seen it do him for Pete. I've seen him do it for Cap for Life, myself. It doesn't matter. Even when I'm in the wrong and somebody is calling me names, and I apologize and whatever, and it still keep going, he stands up for me. He does it for everybody because he's a good, honorable man. And that's what I think people forget. And I understand. Hold on, Color. Hold on. I'm not done yet.
Hold on. The word is called integrity, and the entire society has forgotten it.
I understand. And this is the other part of it. I understand that there's issues going on right now on the show between Cap for Life and Color and Cap for Life against everybody. I understand that. But at the same time, we need to show everybody respect, bro. And that goes not just for me and Color, but even you people coming up on the panel. They need to show respect and actually wait in a moment and think and talk it through without calling everybody MFers and all this other shit. Because all you're doing is not only you're hurting yourself, you're hurting Color at the same time. For what reason? He's the guy that goes to bat for more people than I can count.
Ali, I came up to bat for everybody before you guys were even on here. I was the one protecting everybody that was getting harassed. I was the one looking out for the people that were getting bullied. I was the one out here doing the same thing you were doing before you guys were even around. And you know what? That's my problem. That's my problem.
You, bro.
But don't make it seem like I'm the troublemaker when I'm out here trying to defend all you guys, especially trying to defend this one on top of me over here. When he was talking all crazy, I'm the one doing the same shit too. So don't make it seem like respect is a one-way street. It's a two-way street, and I've been showing none but respect.
Cap for life. I'm sorry if you felt that my
Nah, bro, have your facts straight before you talk. I'm the main one trying to be the ambassador as far as trying to help everybody out here, bro.
Hold on. No. Now, hold on. Hold on.
Because you're accusing me of trying to talk crap behind your back, and I wasn't.
There ain't no because. Okay, I let you finish your shit
earlier
and never even got to fucking refute it. And now you want to come up here and interrupt Ali.
Hold on.
Interrupt or correct him. No. Correcting and interrupting are two different things, Mr. Dictionary.
Not for me.
Okay. No, you're the one that knows the dictionary, right? You know the difference.
Cap for life.
Why do you guys fucking waste the time with this idiot?
No, you're not going to waste your time no more after today. Don't worry about that. But you're not going to insult me and think you're gonna. You think I'm not going to have any say? Fuck that.
Cap for life. Can I please finish my words?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ali. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
First of all, Cap for life, I just want you to know a couple things. First of all, my choice of words in my conversation to the chat had nothing to do with you. I was talking about everyone.
No, but I wanted to bring that up because you brought up something that I was trying to talk about.
You and Pete.
You say something about that. He comes to defend everybody all the time. We do the same shit. When they talk crazy about him, you don't think we come to his defense? Ain't nobody else coming to his defense but us.
Cap for life. Please let me finish. Please let me.
No, just talk correct when you talk, Ali. That's all I'm saying.
Well, let him finish, and then maybe we'll see
I'm
what's
putting you in the
incorrect
back
about
because
it.
no, I'm putting him in the back because I have been talking correct. I'm sorry you don't like my words, but the truth is that I'm trying to give everyone what Color really is and what he's really about. Not about you, Cap for life, not about Pete. So far during this show, because this show is recorded and thousands of people, including all of our members and all of our subscribers, can go back and look at this show and rewind it and see what was said. What I'm talking about, because you guys have made this show about you rather than the bigger picture, is that Color felt disrespect. It felt the disrespect that was coming to me from Pete, found that offensive to him. And he stood up for me. He didn't have to, but he did, right? Cap for life. You were over talking multiple people. You questioned based on your choice of words, regardless if you meant it or not. And I'm talking correctly because it's about how I felt. So that's not wrong, right? The way you said it, it made me and Color feel like you were questioning or making a judgment of our character. Who the hell are you to judge our character? Do you know me? Do you hang out with me? Do you come have dinner at my dinner table? No, you don't. That's number 2 or 3, whatever I'm on at this point, because I'm kind of pissed off at this point. Right? It's 12:57 in the morning. I have a show to do in 4 fucking hours, and I'm here dealing with this right now. All I'm trying to do is tell everybody that Color is an honorable person. He hates being on anyone's bad side. He doesn't want to do it. Yes, he does stand up for people. I never said Cap for life or Pete didn't. I never said that. But don't tell me that I need to correct myself when I wasn't even talking about you and it wasn't false. Nothing I said so far has been false. Except for the one mistake I made because I misspoke, and I already apologized to Kelvin for that, which I tried to, but I was getting interrupted over and over again. So I'm going to let you back up here. But yes, you're right. He does need to respect you, and you need to respect him. It does go both ways. And every time he tried to talk, you cut him off or he cut you. It's dumb. That's what I'm trying to get to through both of your guys' head.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, bro. But at the same time, don't make it seem like all these thousands of subscribers you got them by yourself. Because we were out here trying to hustle to make it seem like you got.
All right,
do you realize how insulting that fucking shit is, man? Does anybody realize how insulting that is?
I missed it. What did he say? I missed it.
Now,
what did he say?
So you heard what I said, Captain, about
Yes, I was listening
about
to you,
respect
but
and honor and
right
everything,
before I just
right?
gotta- yeah,
and I
100%.
said to him, the thousands of people here can go. This is a recorded show. Can go ahead and rewind and see what I said. That's all I said.
Yes.
The first thing out of his mouth. Well, don't act like you're the one that got all the thousands of subscribers by yourself. What does that have to do with anything? No, I didn't.
Oh, what the fuck?
I did late night till 4 in the morning.
He wants to, you know what? He wants to do this, bro. Put a 1 in the chat if that was if Cap for Life got you to fucking subscribe. Put a 2 in it if you just subscribe from some other way.
Here, I'll put it in a poll question, Color.
I mean, really?
Oh my
Why
God,
does he gotta
bro.
say that shit and not? Or I shouldn't say that. Why does he not see that as insulting?
I'm sorry, but I just can't. Listen, I don't like conflict with anybody. I really don't. All right. And
I didn't realize, Capitan, that you and Cap for Life had this big old thing going on before you approached me, bro. And I'm supposed to be this golden boy. I didn't realize all that, bro.
You're right, Pete. This is unbelievable. You're absolutely right.
So the questions in the chat. Did you subscribe to TFTG because of Cap for Life? Yay or nope?
Now, if we know our audience, okay, and we do, yes is actually going to win. Watch.
It's going to be by a slim margin.
And make us wrong.
Yeah,
Just because it's going to be a slim margin.
I'm going to do Cap for Life a favor. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go ahead and put yes.
Right. I might even vote
I'm
yes.
adding yes as well.
See?
Look at that.
Look at
Hey,
that.
Listen.
There you go. Looks like a unanimous decision.
That's hilarious.
Looks unanimous.
Listen,
See, that's
Cap,
how
everybody
YouTube
loves
is.
you, buddy.
It's like it's like they'll just do the exact opposite just because they don't want to be controlled. They're like, wait, is this a trick question? Are they trying to control us and make us answer a certain way? And
Yeah,
then
don't gaslight me.
Cap for life, Cap for life, Cap for life.
Hey, funny's funny,
Couple
bro.
people
I
saying
get that. That would be
TD.
hilarious if that happened.
A lot of people are
look,
saying
look,
TD.
look, everybody. Look, all
Yeah,
seriousness
TD brought
aside,
everybody
bro,
here.
Look, all seriousness aside, bro. I didn't mean to ruffle feathers. You know I love you guys. It's a situation right now where things just didn't look good today, man. But I'm not here trying to single you guys out. I'm not here trying to like be the freaking black sheep of the community. But at the same time, like, bro, I've seen enough to know when people are trying to like team up on somebody and try to bash them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like bullies. That's just my problem, bro.
We bully the bullies, Cap. That's what we do. We bully the bullies. And you know what,
bro.
Ali, Color? I would say that the Cap for Life we're seeing lately is a side effect of Cap for Life who has been on Twitter. As both of you guys know.
I agree, bro.
You do
That's why I
this,
got off of there, bro.
You do this, and you do Twitter as well.
I couldn't last a month on that, bro.
It just kind of it's a hard deal. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
bro. After what I seen today, bro, and the hypocrisy, bro, I'm done, bro. I am done.
See what I'm saying?
I
See
tried,
what I'm
I
saying about
tried, and
what
I
Twitter's
tried,
doing
but
to Cap?
I'm done, bro.
See what I'm saying about what's going on with Twitter with Cap right now? See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I hit
bro.
the nail on the head,
tried.
boys.
You guys can't tell me I didn't try. I tried, but from what I seen,
no.
bro,
Listen,
I am not the only one that sees what I see.
Here's what I'll tell you. You can't do Twitter full time and do YouTube full time. It will dissolve you into the best and worst parts of you. Put it that way.
They just don't understand the aspect, the entertainment aspect of YouTube. They just don't get the show. You know what I mean?
They don't.
And that's just
It's
all there
hard.
is to it, man.
It's a show, bro.
They
It's
take
a
the
show.
shit
It
way
has to be
too
a show.
seriously. Even on Twitter, they all take themselves way too fucking seriously, man.
Yeah, bro.
There's-
Damn. Like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
there's on both sides, man. People just take it way too seriously, bro. Like you can be right, you can be wrong,
Twitter,
you can be it all.
Twitter is
but
quite
damn,
a
dude,
cesspool. Twitter is nothing
it's
but a
fucking
cesspool.
nuts. Well,
yeah,
here's
bro.
the thing
And then I'm looking at
here's the thing
everybody,
on
and I'm
Twitter.
like, I thought we were bad, bro. And it's like, damn.
You know what it is? There's a celebrity factor on Twitter. There really is, because you can chit chat and DM
Yeah,
and
no,
be
I'm
in
not
the
about
same
clout
places
chasing.
as
Fuck
like.
that, bro.
Well, I mean, listen, you can be in touch with people you can't be in touch with for any
That's
other
the only
reason.
good part.
So
Yeah.
because
It's like
but that
Facebook.
is a good part, but it does something to people. They think that they're now a fucking beat writer, or they're now
Yeah,
an
they're called
athlete.
simps. Those are called simps.
It's fucking weird, dude. And don't get me wrong, like this shit feeds your ego, which is why you need to kind of chill the fuck out. You know
Nah,
what
bro.
I'm saying?
After
But
what I
like
seen, what they did to TD, bro, like that's not even football no more. That's personal, bro.
Well, that shit happens. And you know what? TD, to his credit, like a lot of guys, that shit's going to end up on your doorstep. That shit comes for us all in this game. So whether you want to be a presence or a show host on YouTube or Twitter or something, your day of reckoning comes. It's how you react and how you continue. And to TD's point, he just keeps on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is in this game. Everybody gonna get a piece of that action at one point or time or another. How do you handle it? You're not gonna ever come out with your hands clean and your face not bloody at some point. That's it. It's what this is. It's hard to keep up. And when you mix Twitter and YouTube doing it all, it's a fucking lot. It's exhausting. It
kills your phone too, bro.
It doesn't just kill your phone. It ain't that phone just ain't. It ain't just draining that phone battery, dog. It's draining your battery as well. It drains your battery as well. So,
ain't that the truth?
It's
bad.
what it does.
I mean,
dude.
it's bad.
It's what it does.
It really is, bro. It's not reality is the problem, bro, and everybody thinks it is, man.
Hey,
Ain't
but
nothing
Color, man, you know
reality.
I love you, bro. Like what you guys do in the morning, you know what I mean? Like people need to freaking wake up in the morning and just start watching for themselves the madness that happens at 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 8 a.m.
I'm still wondering who you're hearing the hype from that early in the morning, because I know Joe Rose don't hype up the team.
Keeping up the season. And then when the season gets here and the first sign of freaking adversity hits, bro.
Reruns of the Big O. He's watching reruns of the Big O. That's what it was.
It's 6 in the morning. Is it that bad, Cap?
It's bad.
We're watching reruns of Big O.
Listen, I'm optimistic. I got lots of reasons, but I ain't gonna lie either, dog. Like I got reasons to be optimistic on this team.
But we ain't going nowhere, bro. We ain't never going nowhere, bro.
Hey, my whole thing, Cap, is that look, with all like what you're talking about, all that conflict and all those conflicting reports and all that shit is precisely what I would expect to hear. Judging by what I witnessed when I went to camp. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just practice. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not trying to downplay the struggles on offense or anything like that.
Me either, bro. And the majority of what I say is to egg people on too because of the way they come off on me.
Right.
But yeah, bro, I've been on board too, bro. Like this is just practice, bro.
But you saw how practice develops, and you know that people could see things that others didn't. They could miss things that others saw. You know what I mean? You know, and it's like you might have forgot about that one play that didn't seem like it went anywhere or whatever. But you know what I mean? Like all I'm saying is like the fact that people like 50 different people are saying 50 different things makes sense to me based on what I witnessed when I go to practice.
Real quick, and I know this is kind of related to what you're talking about practice and stuff, but also something that Pete said about practice. My question to Pete, or even you guys, the panel, how do you guys even judge practice? Like, how do you rate it? And I'm going to tell you, there's only one answer that's really correct. Do you guys know what that answer is?
The answer?
The answer is
we're waiting on bated breath.
The only way you can truly rate how good your team practice is, or how good your team is doing in practice, technically, is based on what they do in the game. That's the reality of it, because they're only as good as what their muscle memory is going to give them. They're only as good as what their mentality give them and everything. And all of that knowledge and everything that they've learned and everything is put to the test where? In the game.
Right.
So
And
in the preseason game, then I'm sorry, Color, real quick. This preseason game on Friday, then I can judge based on what happens the next 2 days in joint practices, right? I can judge it then. And then in turnaround in the next game, I can judge the next couple of practices based on the preseason game, right?
Right.
And then we go from there.
And if I would have been allowed to steelman Pete's point before being accused, or before watching my colleague being accused of doublespeak, I would have actually reminded everybody that I'm a firm believer in the philosophy of practice don't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So I do agree that we need to see better in practice after today. Like, yeah, sure.
All right. So the show is
we're going to
gone.
go 0-17 now because of what happened today. No, I just ain't like that, bro. You know?
The show has gone on an entire hour longer than I intended. Let's get some final thoughts. I let Alex up here because I know he's up here, but let's go ahead and start with you, Crypto, on some final thoughts.
Well, perfect timing. I just got.
Oh, look at that. It was perfect timing, and Crypto died. Final thought.
Back in 2 seconds.
Man, Crypto just left like his Bitcoin went down. Damn.
He thought it handed over to his Wi-Fi, but it didn't. So he'll be back in a second.
I got you.
All right, Alex.
You need to put up that final meme, bro.
No, I didn't, dude. I can't hear it as much. The music's too loud.
Oh my god! All right, it was the one with Cat for Life, but we
they were all pretty
I got
good.
kicked out.
No, you kicked yourself out, Crypto. Finish your final thought.
What happened? All right. No, nice show. Been pretty good. Just made it back from work, so I'm good. My day has been complete with the ruckus of TFTG. I love it.
Yes, it has. Now it's time to take that last bit of energy, go to bed. Yeah, it was a perfect day. Football season's back, bitches.
Right. Football is back in the swing of things.
Yeah, it is. Well, all right, Crypto. Well, we'll see you next time, buddy.
All right.
Alex, what's your final thought, sir?
So my final thought is this. All right. Color, you're a good dude, bro. Keep on doing the great work that you do. Cap, same for you, bro. You are a good dude yourself, man. We just have to learn how to respect each other and get along. We're all Dolphin fans. We all want one thing in common. We all want to see the team win a championship. We need to pile our focus on the Jet fans. That's who we need to take our anger out on. All right, because they're on Twitter right now trolling us about last year's game. You got this guy called Marty Jr. keeps on putting up the 40-17 shellacking that we suffered, and So at the end of the day, keep doing what you're doing, guys. El Capitan, keep putting on a great show as always. Much respect to everybody on this panel. Ali, Cat, Color, El Capitan. You guys are awesome. Love you guys, and keep up the great work.
See you, Alex.
Thanks,
man.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks, Alex.
Have a good one up in New York land.
Thanks, Alex.
Right.
Bro, I got a question. Speaking of AFC East teams, did we put the Buffalo Bills fans to sleep? I don't see them in this chat at all.
I know.
Like, I haven't heard.
They must have had a bad day.
Usually, this would be the night Michael K or Mark would come in to chime in, or for whatever reason.
You're right. You're right.
Mark would be like, "So, guys, what are you gonna do about your offensive lineman flaws? Because Tua needs to stand up."
See, they probably had a bad day of practice, and they actually think we look at their shit and care. So they think that we're gonna dog them or something, and they're not coming around. Like we have no idea how their practice went. In reality.
Yeah, nobody cares about their shit.
And then after Mark is up here asking questions that are like so obviously dumb, Michael K comes back from behind him and says, "Yeah, we had 3,200 people at our practice while I was taking a piss, but I thought it was raining."
But By the way,
Cap,
I
let's get
wasn't
some final
lying.
thoughts. Oh, go ahead, Color.
I wasn't lying. I am gonna fucking quit, but not until I get rich off this shit.
Final
That's what I
thoughts,
mean,
Cap.
bro.
That
Yeah,
message was
man.
for John. I ain't quitting this shit until I get rich off of it. Filthy rich. I want everybody to just shower us with money. All of us. Make us filthy rich so we could just make John Christolakis pull his hair out.
I don't know this person.
Go ahead, Cap, for
My
life.
name is Jeff.
Yeah, man. I just, this is what it's about, man. It's about, the passion we got for each other, man. And this sport can do crazy shit to people, bro. And it just shows it here, man. But the passion is there, man. And the love we got for each other, bro. It could be toxic. It could be genuine. It could be anything we want, bro. But we always embrace each other and forgive each other, bro.
We'll see each other tomorrow.
Yeah, if I said something, out of line, bro, just make it known that I will make sure to put it back in line, because that's what it's about: accountability and making sure that everything is objective. And this program does that for everybody, man. And just wake up in the morning, get your cup of color, wake up with Ali and Mr. J, and just get those thoughts out there early in the morning about the Dolphins,
And if
guys.
you're gonna cap, tell him if you're gonna cap,
Ali
cap
and
for
who?
life. Ali, what?
Who is
Gonna
it? Mr.
cap?
J. Mr. J's good people, man, but we got to work on Mr. J. But Chris, man, Chris, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man.
Any knowledge of what you're talking
For
about,
everything,
Cap,
man.
Oh, you mean the? Okay, I think I know.
You
what
guys
meant.
keep
That's
doing
not
it,
me.
man. We'll get some more type of constructive closure on my end when it comes to me getting heated. I'll work on that. But on the
As
most
will
part,
I,
man,
as will I,
don't give
Cap,
up,
for
guys.
life.
Don't stop
As will
doing it.
I think
Keep
you
doing
guys
it,
were
bro.
working on it together just fine.
Love
Just
you guys,
remember,
man. Be good.
everybody, if you're gonna cap, cap for life.
Cap for it all. Cap for the takings.
Yo, Ali, you had to save it's like saying Beetlejuice, bro, 3 times. You say the Bills 3 times and the cockroaches come running in, man. You know what I mean?
I know.
There they
Oh
are.
my
We
God,
didn't have
Yeah.
practice today.
Oh,
Michael
God.
K's an undercover Dolphins fan. Well, he's
But-
terrible at it.
But
then.
I do want
I'll give him
to
that.
credit Sal and MB41 for actually being here where Mark and Michael K are not. So I will credit them
That's
with that.
true. They are a bunch of
At
hide their
least
heads in the sand
MB1 and
bitches.
Sal come up with good,
Exactly.
good actually, like factual things to like talk
Right.
about.
And on a Bills
knowledgeable about.
off day, they're coming to our community. So credit to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the only reason I said you guys would have 32 fans at your practice is only because that's something Michael K has told me before. So that's why I went with it. I was like, yeah.
All right, Ali, with some final thoughts. I know
Just
you got
remember
top
when
of the
when it
segment.
rains, it's Michael K pissing.
Well, tomorrow
Yes,
I
always.
did plan on having top of the tailgate in the morning, but being the fact that it's 119, I will try to make it. No guarantees.
Yeah, right.
It is a lot tougher getting up at 6 a.m. than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie.
It's right around the corner too.
Yeah, me and Color had a long discussion today about not doing these late shows with you guys anymore, and yeah,
I see that's working out just fine. Color's going to be super spry tomorrow morning. I can tell.
Color.
He didn't do anything energetic tonight.
And Color, I'm telling you right now, this is the rabbit hole I knew we would fall into, and I told you not to do this, right?
Well,
and look what
tell
happened.
you, if I happen to somehow either wake, because I slept a little today too, that's why I missed all the action on Twitter that Cat for Life was talking about. But if I happen to find myself up at 5:30, go ahead and make the show, because I might actually be able to cover it and give something to the
Pretty
people.
sure that
Remember,
show is made already, Color.
right. Well, the funny thing is that to Cat for Life's earlier point about hype, like, because of these late shows and barely being able to get up in the morning, when we do a show, like, that's the tamest Color you're ever going to watch. So if you want to find out what Color's like when he's totally subdued, that's the show you want to watch, because I'm too tired to yell at anybody.
And listen, real quick. This is my last take, real quick. And I'll go in the back or whatever. This shout out to Mr. J. I know who you are now, and that's hilarious. But at the same time, I think it's funny that everyone thinks it's me.
I know.
I thought it was good too. I thought it was
me
fucking
at
hilarious
first.
too.
The fact that
They
think
thought
that
it was
me at
color
first.
at first.
Yeah, and then I just and then I overtalked him. I overtalked him so everybody knew it wasn't me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the fact that they think that I would ever talk to Lewis that way is hilarious. So nice try, but keep guessing.
Mr. J murdered Lou. It was pretty insulting. All right, we'll see you, Ali.
Yeah.
Color. I think that top of the tailgate is already made. See here, color might be subdued in the morning, but after
if it's
about
made, keep it made, because I might.
If it's like 2 cups, two pots of coffee, and a couple hours on Twitter later, color's fucking amped.
Well,
He's amped.
again, if I find myself, if it turns out all of a sudden it's 3 a.m. because I've been up watching
history shit,
instructional videos on Egyptian geese.
Yeah.
I might actually just like stay
Sharpening
awake
your
and
craft.
then sleep after the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're sharpening your craft.
Yeah,
with the geese. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Is that a synonym for something? You're
I don't
sharpening
know,
your geese?
Ali. Yeah, he's feeding geese.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know you needed an instructional video to do that, but okay.
Feeding geese. Yeah, well, I
like
mean,
an
there's
educational
You've
video,
been watching instruction. You've been watching instruction videos for a long
Color,
time.
please tell me you don't
Everybody.
look down and call it Pharaoh, do you?
No, an educational video. I wanted to find out why
That's what they call it now in school. It's an educational video, kids. Please sit down. You're gonna learn something that the adults do.
Well, I wanted to find out why I wanted to find out why this male geese over here, this goose over here, like walks half across the neighborhood just to chase off the other geese, comes back over, bangs his girl, and then like stands there and but he doesn't fly. The reason what I wanted to find out was he doesn't fly over there. He struts. He like walks over there like on a mission. Like, I'm about to go fuck these fucking other geese up, and they need to stop grazing on my land. And he walks his happy ass all the way over there. The thing's got wings. Like,
Color. It's part
and
of
then
being
after he's done chasing them off, he walks all the way back. He don't even fly back.
Well, that's
He's
the
such a
thing, Color.
badass,
When you're the alpha of your domain, you don't do things because you can. You do them because you have to.
And the way he walks, bro, is so fucking funny, dude. It's hilarious. He's like a champ, bro. I swear
He's
to God,
like
if
walking
Tua
like
don't work
Conor
out,
McGregor. Like that.
I swear to God, if Tua don't work out, Anyway, but no, Conor McGregor is a perfect example. He walks back like Conor McGregor. Swear to God.
Well, this seems like something that needs to be on your Twitter that we need to see.
I know. I am
that
going to
happen.
start filming it. It's hilarious.
You should. You should put together an entire series of it. All right.
So
shoving off the rails, Color. There's your final thought. Geese channel coming soon.
And I don't even know why they're here. It's Florida. They're Egyptian geese. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
they're
their
not
hurricane brought
stupid.
over some eggs or something.
Florida's fucking awesome. Everybody wants to be here. Even Egyptian geese, Color. Let's get real.
They're taking
All
over
right.
too.
So look for top of the tailgate in the morning. Maybe it'll be there. Maybe it won't. If not, make sure you guys are hitting the like video. Had to be at least a couple hundred people that cruised by to see the madness that took place today. Don't really do too many panels anymore because they run super long and they get off the fucking rails, which I'm fine with every now and again. But I'll be on at least this Friday and Sunday coming up. We're getting back in the swing of things. We got some fucking preseason football coming. So we'll be around for that. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, come over to YouTube and subscribe here on the network. Check out all the great programming. Keep an eye out for all the great shows, the shorts. Check out TFTGnetwork.com. And we will see you guys next time. Fins up.